In the beginning, the average man-child only dreamt that one day, he can enjoy a fresh slice of za with the boys while talking about random topics average human beings may deem deplorable, disgusting, and maybe even downright insulting. Now an average man-child who cannot consume that sweet succulent za brings that dream to life with this meaningless podcast, which showcases how far humanity has fallen. Bless all forms of intelligence.
Well, it's been a while. It's been like, how long has it been? Fucking like 3 months, 4 months?
I don't know, dude.
The last one we did.
You're setting these up, dude. I have no fucking idea.
Welcome back to the Pizza Zone, ladies and gentlemen. And third mystery gender.
I would just to
include all.
Wait, what?
All the genders.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Because some people don't
identify
as male or female.
Gentlemen, Lenelman, JDs,
Letterman.
Letterman.
David Letterman.
David Letterman.
Next week, tune in because we got David Letterman as our guest.
I identify as David Letterman.
Today is a special day because
it's my birthday.
It's Dylan's birthday.
Our host's 18th birthday.
It's my birthday. I'm legal now, bitches.
You can now be arrested.
I'm legal. Stay away from me.
Be arrested.
Can be arrested.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
Can now go to.
I can go to prison.
Vermont and smuggle us shitloads of weed.
No, that's not true. That's still not true.
Well, I mean,
it's illegal. It's illegal in.
What? You can buy the weed.
Is it legal in Vermont? Weed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. You can go to Vermont.
It's the same thing as alcohol though.
No.
Yeah, it's 21.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Damn. It's like,
I thought I only had like
God
8 more months, man.
God damn it, though. No, maybe I'm pretty sure it's 21.
God.
They're gonna legalize it here.
That puts a
eventually,
damper
right?
on things, but but I thought I only had like.
Oh, let me find out. Let's.
Damn.
I mean,
Jamie, get on this shit, Jamie.
No, yeah, look up what age you can buy weed in.
Jamie, look up alpha brain.
Actually, yeah. What do you?
Gorilla smashing.
What do y'all think about
Joe Rogan
legalizing? No.
Brandon, have you ever done DMT?
No. Stop.
I'm channeling my inner Joe Rogan right now.
What do you think
you have to be
about,
21.
Legal weed, eh?
Yeah. It's like.
Have we discussed this?
Oh yeah,
before?
we discussed it a lot.
We've definitely discussed this before.
I thought if it is legalized, that's what I thought it would be. It's
what,
still
21?
Yeah, it still baffles me that somebody could buy a murder weapon when they're 18, but not
just a wee bit of
weed
pot.
or alcohol.
Right, because
It's so dumb.
Wait,
I don't get
that.
that.
21.
It did say 20.
Yeah.
But you could buy a firearm at 18.
Well, I can't smoke a firearm.
You could smoke somebody with a firearm.
That's true.
Yeah. What is it in Canada?
Oh, I think that might be 18 actually.
That might actually be 18. It like
Dylan, let's go.
Oh, the drinking age in Canada is 18.
I mean, that's how it is with most countries, especially in like Europe.
Yeah.
Like the drinking age is so young.
The drinking age is 16 in a lot of countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think
a lot of people.
Like,
that's like
in
custom.
like a European.
Yeah,
country,
have
that's
wine
like
with dinner.
No, but it's I think like 15 or 14 or something.
Yeah,
that might be a lie, but I'm pretty sure it's something.
There's
crazy
no
like
like,
that.
and they're not like, even if it is low, like they're not super strict about it. Like,
Right.
I saw like in one of the restaurants I went to in Germany, there was a kid that was probably only 9 or 10, and he had a glass of wine.
He was.
Okay, well, a glass of wine.
He was throwing bottles everywhere. He was threatening to kill people. I mean, come on.
Like 9-year-old gets smashed.
I fucking love
But
you,
like,
mom.
there's so many places in America that if they saw a kid that looks underage drinking just a glass of wine, they'd get all up in a shit.
Look, as long as you go as long as you go, the more south you go, the drinking age like subconsciously gets lower.
Yeah,
and lower.
yeah.
Really?
Or at least they care less about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you go to like Texas or something, dude, they'll.
Oh, get myself a night cup of moonshine. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, they make their shit there, dude.
Yeah.
Moonshine?
Yeah.
Moonshine.
That's strong stuff.
That's strong stuff.
I've never drinking it actually. Drinking.
I broke into Brandon's house one day to watch My Hero Academia on his big old TV, and I saw him cooking moonshine, brewing up some moonshine in his sink.
How do you brew up moonshine?
How do you make moonshine?
You get a big old witch cauldron and you put a little sugar spice.
Frog's eye.
I actually use rubbing alcohol for my moonshine.
Don't even.
You
don't even use it for
rubbing alcohol.
Yeah,
Nail polish remover tastes great, dude.
I just eat Stridex pads. Like I just absorb the alcohol that way.
What about our boy that drinks fucking whatchamacallit? What's our boy?
Jackie Legs from Kamasi with the goatee. Always wears the sunglasses.
How is that? You could have just said.
You could have just said his
it.
name.
Oh my god.
No one's gonna figure it out, dude.
Oh Jesus.
What is our boy Mr. President? What does he drink? What's that shit that he drinks? What's it called?
Like tea.
No, the shit that he gets drunk with. What's it called? The mouthwash shit? What's the name?
Listerine.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the name.
I thought you were actually thinking of a drink. Dude.
No.
No, but Listerine does have alcohol in it.
It has
That's
like.
when he's always like, dude, I'm kind of drunk right now. And I'm like, how? What do you drink?
I downed
Like,
an
no, it's
entire
just
bottle of
Listerine.
Listerine. That must taste nasty. It's so terrible.
Moonshine is actually any kind of alcohol. Like, because it was during Prohibition, so. But.
I love how Jug. I love how you just became. You're just.
Yeah, I'm the Jamie of this
you're
podcast.
The Jamie of this
Yeah,
podcast. Now.
I know.
Brendan, do you know of a man named Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Do you watch his show?
Do you watch?
I
I
don't
listen.
actually watch
I used to listen to it a ton, but
It's fascinating, man.
It's-
It's really cool.
it's
I really like what
cool.
he talks about.
but
I feel like
sometimes it gets a little crazy.
it gets a little bit crazy, but I feel like he's a mediator now. Like he goes on with whatever.
Like you
the
could,
person
yeah,
says.
exactly. Like you
You
be
could come on a
talking-
show and be like a batshit crazy insane
right.
person,
Like
and he'll
Alex,
just
like
be
Alex Jones was on
yeah,
the show.
That's so interesting, man.
Yeah, and Joe Rogan was just like, yeah, dude, that's crazy, that's sick.
Oh, dude, have you ever heard about gorillas, dude? Come on.
And they
They're
get
the
high
most-
as fuck, dude. They get so fucking high.
That's when like the charges about Alex Jones like getting high in a California studio, right? Like when like his court cases came in or something dealing with his kids.
Oh,
That's what they were talking. That's what they were talking about when he was getting high with Joe Rogan.
Makes sense. At the same time,
What is Alex Jones' opinion on the
Weed?
legalization of marijuana?
dude, he smoked it with Joe Rogan.
Yeah, but he's
I think it should be legalized.
Hardcore fucking.
Hardcore methamphetamines.
Right, was so right wing
He's
that he's
so
almost
right.
left.
Yeah, whoa, that's a sentence.
Just politics in general is just so fucked up nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
I try and
avoid that
fucking
shit.
remove myself from that shit because
I don't
it's just-
honestly care that much. Like, I just don't
people
care
are
that much.
people are so bored with their lives that they
Yeah.
go on witch hunts now. Like that shit with Kevin Hart that just happened.
Oh, I know. No, and well, see, there was a couple things that I saw with that was like, first I was on one side, then I was on the other, and then so essentially what happened was what the outrage was about was 5 years ago they found the tweet, but someone did a bunch of research, and I saw this on Reddit, and I didn't look into it, but I'm sure like they looked into it because got gilded a bunch of times, but he not only did he say that shit, but he was like, if my son was gay, I wouldn't know what to do.
Wait, who was saying?
Kevin Hart.
He also said, if my son was gay, I would feel like I did something wrong as a parent. Like, I fucked up somehow. Like, that shit is like...
I mean, I get the
all-
confused, don't know what to do
Yeah,
part, but
yeah.
like, but the messed up part, oh, that's
like,
not
like,
good.
I feel like I messed up as a parent. Like, that's crazy.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much. So, I understand why he's getting flack for it now.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I thought it was just for a joke.
That's what I thought, too.
That's what I thought too. It was
Well,
like,
I thought
God
it was
damn
for
it.
that tweet.
I was unaware of this until now.
And, you know, a lot of times when it's a tweet, I'm just like, fucking people are getting so worked up about this shit. They don't
It's
have
so
anything better to
stupid.
do.
It's so like just. Here's an idea. How about this? Just stop filtering through everybody's tweets
Yeah,
and like
well,
filtering through everything.
Everyone's getting, like, really fucking crazy about that shit. Like, you better have your shit tight now.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Like you just say the wrong thing like any moment and your career's over.
Right. Yeah.
The media controls everything. Like if you don't fit like their specific little bubble, you're done. You're dead.
Yeah, that's
dead in
what
the
a lot
water.
of the problems with that's what people are saying. Like, if they find like 10 years ago you said some shit, then you're fucked. Because they also think that people don't grow as individuals and perspectives don't
Right?
change.
Yeah,
which
that doesn't make any sense.
always does.
That
like,
tweet.
literally, I'm not even the same person I was yesterday, bro.
Right. Like the tweet that he said. Like even like, given how bad that might have came off. That was a 10-year-old tweet, right? Wasn't that like
the Kevin Hart one?
Yeah,
That was
wasn't
5
it?
years old.
5 years?
Yeah.
Whatever.
5 years is a little bit like, because I remember 5 years ago, Kevin Hart was still pretty high up. Like, he had a bunch of specials out and stuff like that. So maybe like I still understand
Ride
it.
along.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like in Ride Along and shit like
I
that.
love
Yeah.
that movie.
Like he was getting movies and stuff.
Yeah. He still gets movies. Man.
Yeah.
Like he's more.
But now
you
it's
guys
gonna
seen
be
the Jumanji?
Oh my god, that new Jumanji movie, dude.
I actually think that Jumanji movie is better than the original Jumanji.
Really?
I
Really? You
okay.
watched it?
The
I
only
liked it. But it's so different that I don't even compare the two. 'Cause
Right,
it's not
but like
same
the
thing.
only thing that made the first Jumanji good was Robin Williams. Like everything
Right,
else,
right, right.
Okay,
everything
but-
else was so
see, the
corny and bad.
Okay,
and-
yeah, but I have a certain love for that movie because as a kid I loved animals and I watched that movie so much just because I liked
Yeah,
seeing
when
the
those
animals.
when those PS3 rhinos came charging through
Yeah,
the
dude,
house.
that was my favorite scene. I used to watch that scene over and over again when they just
Oh my God.
came.
Just
busting
watching
through
it
the
again,
library.
I'm like, none of this is real. It makes no fucking sense.
Well, dude, I was like 6 years old and I'm like, dude, there's fucking rhinos charging through a library, running
Oh,
down a
yeah.
goddamn house. It was sick. I loved that.
Chasing
Because the
Robin
thought of it actually happening was fucking badass.
Yeah.
But in the
Like,
movie,
how the
Kevin
rhinos came down
Kevin
and-
Hart gets chased by the rhinos and he gets killed. I think.
Yeah. No, I like that Jumanji too. I'm not gonna lie.
I like the way the
You
whole
guys
world
watched
works.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
It's
it.
basically the
Wow.
best video game movie you'd ever see.
My parents,
Really?
Yeah,
My
it's
parents were curious to watch it because they're like, oh my god, they fucking.
that's not really
remade
saying
Jumanji.
much, but I mean.
Yeah, I know. It's a video game movie. But
Well, back to the
Yes,
Kevin Hart
they
thing.
had that rock.
For those who don't really know the full story, well, Kevin Hart was he was offered to host the Oscars this year,
And they had Jack
the
Black.
upcoming Oscars.
Yeah, they had a good cast.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Jack Black.
I forgot they had them.
No, Jack Black should host the Oscars.
he
Yeah.
should.
He
Yeah.
should. He's been hosting Kids' Choice Awards for like forever.
Someone's.
Really?
Someone's calling me, but
Who is it?
I don't even know.
Get him off the kid's show.
Get him off
Put
the
him on
show.
fucking-
Get him off the
I
show.
Put him
love
on the
Jack Black.
fucking thing, dude.
Jack Black is
Come
one of
on.
my single
Yeah.
most favorite.
Yeah,
human
but anyway,
beings.
Kevin Hart was offered to host the Oscars, but
What do you say?
they found out that tweet shit,
And they're like, nah.
and then well, the better part is they gave him a chance to apologize.
And did he?
Yeah, he didn't. Though.
He didn't, which was kind of dumb.
That's
on
what's
his part.
like. You had the chance. They give you the shot, and you fucked up.
So does he still feel that way? Does he still?
A lot of
feel
and a
that?
lot of
Imagine.
him
I don't
and
know how you can still have those opinions if you're in Hollywood, though. That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense to me.
A lot
How
of-
do you still be successful? He's the top comedian in the world right now, but how can you have those opinions while you're in? Because
I don't. Is that the reason why he didn't apologize? That he has the same feelings?
Well, I can't. What,
I'm
what
pretty
reason
sure-
would there be?
I think no. What
I'm
he
pretty
said,
sure-
I remember what he said was, "I didn't say anything wrong, so I don't have to apologize," or something along those
I
lines.
think he said like I don't want to deal with. I think he said like I don't want to deal with all this.
Is that right?
I think like yeah. I think that's
Okay,
what
but
was
if
saying.
he actually, like,
if he's
changed
actually
his mind now,
remorseful, then
anybody that actually would have changed their mind would have just said, "Oh yeah, no, I don't believe that way anymore. That was stupid of me to say." I'm sorry."
Right. Exactly.
yeah. Like even if he did apologize before.
Even if you, well, wait, what did you just say? Even if you did still believe it that way?
What?
Is that what you just said?
like
No, I said if he changed his mind, that's what he should.
Oh well, what I'm saying is, I of course like LGBT stuff like that's I support that
Right,
all that
yeah.
shit
I'll fucking
obviously.
meme about it all day.
Huh?
I'll meme about it all day. I
But
don't mean anything by it. It's
Like-
just funny. You can call me a fucking.
Good day, mate.
No, wait, can we not do that?
we
Sorry.
might have to. But
Oh,
anyways, what I was
Christ.
saying was, even if you don't share those opinions,
that's 3 beliefs today. Bro.
that's 3.
3 beliefs
Wait,
already.
is that 2 or 3?
Those 3.
Okay, great.
Actually, wait. Actually,
No, it's just 2.
It's just 2. It's 2. It's
Um,
fine.
But even if you did have those opinions, just save your fucking ass, dude. Just save your
Just
ass.
save
And
Well,
just
some
be
people
like,
are just too prideful.
yeah.
Some-
And, well, I think that's what the problem is. Kevin Hart's ego is just too big. He's like
He
top
feels like
right
he's
now.
untouchable. 'cause
Yeah.
Of all of the box office.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's hard for that fame not to get to your head, but at the same time, you're still a dude, man. Like, come on, you're still like a fucking guy. Like, fuck
Still a man.
exactly.
I mean, like even if he felt like different, like if he saw the same thing, he still should have apologized and said like, look, I don't mean to offend anybody.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of like that. I feel like that goes without saying.
That'd still be kind of hard.
What do you mean?
People
Like-
would still give him shit.
Yeah, I was
for it,
gonna
of
say for
course.
him to apologize, but wait, okay, so you're saying he would apologize, but still say I still.
To explain,
Feel that-
to,
No,
No,
ex-
he
to
just said,
explain
he just
himself.
said, I didn't mean to offend anyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
just to
that.
explain himself. Just because he doesn't want his kid to grow up gay doesn't mean that he hates gay people. He didn't go out. He didn't go out. He
And it
didn't go
doesn't mean
out.
he likes him either.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, everything is just in
Well,
a
actually,
bubble
not
today.
necessarily true. Maybe he just doesn't specifically want his kid to be gay.
Right, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
I mean,
Like,
I
if he doesn't
disagree
want
with
his,
what he's saying.
but-
yeah, if he doesn't
But
want,
doesn't that inherently mean that you don't like gay people?
Well, no, say he has like a gay friend and it's cool, he likes his gay friend, but just having a son that's gay isn't, because he's like,
it's his son.
yeah, maybe because
It's just-
I
all the-
maybe it's a
look,
stretch.
Right,
but,
right.
like,
Yeah.
I could tell like because of his generation, like all this new, like
Oh,
all
yeah,
this
yeah.
LGBTQIA,
It's all stuff.
MIA stuff. It's
It's
just
all
it's
going on now,
new.
for sure. It's
It's
very
new.
new stuff,
It's
yeah.
new stuff, and for a parent, like a new parent now, it's probably hard
Oh,
for
yeah,
you
for
to
sure, yeah.
for you to like
'Cause-
to help him or her or
Yeah, because there's
whoever.
no. It's. I probably now being someone in that
I
group.
got an example, by the way.
Being someone in that group, it's like if you have parents who are like, let's say, just conservative or maybe like independent or even liberal, even
You're gonna be closeted.
there's a disconnect.
If there's no if your parents are feel that way, then like there's no way you're gonna be
Exactly.
coming out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be closeted
Right,
until
So, you know what I was
they're
saying, like,
independent.
just because he doesn't want his son to be gay doesn't mean he necessarily doesn't like gays. Okay, so imagine you have, like, people with dyed hair. You don't want your son to have dyed hair, but you still have friends with dyed hair. It's not that you don't like people with dyed hair, it's just that I don't want my son to have dyed hair. It's not that I don't like people with
Right,
dyed hair, it's
okay.
just that I don't want my son to have
Right.
dyed
I mean,
hair.
I kind of get that.
Like, I mean, like I said, it's still
But
kind
see, I mean, but I
you know.
I see what you're saying, but the problem with that is your son has dyed hair. He has dyed hair. Your son is gay. That's a lifestyle.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to...
Right? No, I
You
know.
used to
exactly.
say
I
dyeing
see
your
what you're
hair
saying.
ain't a lifestyle, Joe.
Yeah, you can get
Strolling up with your
That
big.
pink hair, dude.
that. I had my
pink
hair black.
You did have your hair black.
It
That was
shitty
not.
Did
as
you?
fuck.
Yeah, remember?
No, it was only for like a month because it was this weird garbage shit.
You
that
had,
went
you had
on.
mascara on. You came in every school with every school.
No, it
day
was
with
Dude,
a
it looks
trench
so
coat.
bad,
It
bro.
was during the summer. I made sure it
Sawed off
wasn't.
shotgun
I would not have
underneath
done that
one
during
arm.
the school year. No, that was all Tim's doing right there. Oh wait, can we not say that?
We could
Can we
say
say that?
Okay.
He's
what?
been on.
Well, no, this isn't anything bad about him.
What,
Thanks,
Tim-
Tim?
what,
Thanks
Tim-
for,
Tim telling
Tim-
you
that was
that your
Tim's idea.
hair was
it
bad.
was, Tim was the
Tim's
one that pressured me into buying.
Yeah.
I've talked about Tim so much on this podcast.
And Tim's been on.
Tim's been on the show.
Did you air that one? You
The-
did, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
People who watch
That
the
was my favorite
show,
one.
people who listen and watch the show are
20 minutes long.
are gonna forever remember Tim as the kid who almost burned down my fucking house. Because I brought up that story like 3 times.
Tim also
Yeah, they know that story. You don't have to explain it again.
Well, he pressured me to dye my hair black, and we did it in his fucking backyard in Jamesburg with the goddamn hose, and it was the most ghetto shit ever. But it worked, and I had black hair for like a month, and I hated it.
Because I remember, I think it was like one of the first days of school. You still had it.
Oh, was it still there, kind of?
Yeah, and I was like, and I guess I hadn't seen you or something like that, which didn't really make sense because I remember seeing you like a day before school started. But anyways, I remember you came and I was like, what the fuck did you do?
Dude,
and
I
he was
was
like, I don't fucking know, man.
I remember because I'm like, when we were doing it too, I'm like, dude, if this shit lasts till school, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
I have a picture. He has photos saved as well. If you want to.
Yeah, you could show.
I don't actually know if I have any saved. I
You
took a
should-
lot
I'm
of
sure you
photos on
do.
Snapchat, but I don't know if I took any.
Yeah, I screenshot a couple of those.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I don't really do anything radical to the way I look or I am. The
Yeah,
only
no, me
radical,
neither, yeah.
the only radical difference that because originally like last year I used to have like the chin strap, like the
Mhm.
beard. But
Yeah,
now,
that's what I'm trying to get back into.
now I feel like I look better clean shaven. I feel
I
like
think if you clean shave multiple times, then yeah. I feel like I look better with a beard.
you look better with facial hair.
You think so?
Yeah,
My only radical changes that I do to myself is my hair.
yeah. Your hair like
I'm just still constantly doing shit with my hair.
yeah. I feel like now like you're like the way that you have it down
It's
now.
it's coming
good.
nice. It's coming.
You look
well.
like a mix between Dave Grohl and Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's kind of the hair that I was going for to begin with. But no one can see that, so don't talk about it because no one gives a shit because they can't see it. You can see it, you give a shit, trust me.
People
I
don't
mean,
give a shit
honestly,
anyway.
if you're listening to this podcast, you've seen it before, so you know.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, they've seen Soy Boys probably if they listen to the show.
Yeah, but he had. What was your hair like? Your hair was.
Your hair, it was
not
this.
good back then.
It was.
remember
I
that.
feel like it was
Oh,
the
Soy
same.
Boys was trash.
So
It was.
was
I
not
thought it was
good.
like a more wavy or something.
It was
No,
very.
it
It
was-
was like very. It wasn't straightened,
It wasn't straight.
and it was a lot shorter, so it just looked
Wow.
weird.
It was like very puffy.
Yeah.
Well, if you saw that one guitar video, like that was up for like
Yeah, then that's-
a day.
Right. Yeah.
Then, yeah.
No, I like my hair like this too because it's like the thing. I wanted long hair like this for 2 reasons. One, I like the way it looks like this, and 2, it comes with most of the same things that come with short hair, which is just like wake up, just brush out the knots.
The thing with
everything
my
like
hair
that.
is like it grows. It doesn't grow like down. It grows out.
Yeah.
It grows like
That
Yeah,
was
me
what
too.
mine did too. I had to straighten.
Yeah.
Well, that was his problem.
And so like if I wear beats a lot, so like I have like an indent in my head, so I
Right,
look like
yeah,
I just
yeah.
got
Gamer hair.
I got gamer hair. It
Fucking
looks like
gamer,
I got
dude.
bludgeoned in the head like
Yeah,
4
yeah.
times. Gamer fuel.
I I like hanging out with him in public because people like to look at his hair a lot and comment on it, and it's always so funny.
He's a sexy boy. That's why.
It looks good. It looks way better.
You look amazing, Brandon. You're very.
Why don't you just suck his dick?
You're an
You
attractive
want me to write you
fella.
another song, Dylan?
Write me another
a
song, but without all the dicks and cocks and.
But that was what made it so
Masturbation.
good, though.
Yeah, no.
Was it though? Like I watched it again.
really
I watched it again, but I like the
Can you
edits that I
send me
did
that
on
video?
it.
That
I
video's
could send you the video.
I feel
could send
like
you the video.
a lot of people, and honestly girls especially too, appreciate not even if they don't find it attractive, they appreciate when guys like grow out long hair that looks nice, like
Or
is, like well.
Yeah.
right, yeah. Well, I think as long as you keep yourself, if you keep yourself,
As long as you don't look
looking
like
good,
a neckbeard or a pedophile,
Yeah,
then I think
exactly.
you're
Yeah.
fine.
No, they appreciate because it's kind of more daring than just going for like a generic haircut.
But honestly, I
Yeah,
said this
like-
before, and I'm gonna say it again. Teenage girls are the most shallow pieces of shit.
Oh,
you'll
yeah,
ever
no,
meet in
I'm
your
just
entire
saying.
life. I trust me. Like I'm one rejection away from becoming full incel, dude. I'm so close. It's not that like.
No Shave November for me was. I felt like I was I looked like a neckbeard, but
I
that's
shaved
not
anyway.
who I am.
I shaved anyway.
I shaved like
I shaved
You
anyway.
shaved, like,
6 days into
Yeah,
it. I just
yeah.
shaved. Actually, I was supposed to shave.
No, I was
yesterday.
committed.
I
bro.
shaved the day of. I shaved November 1st. So I was
Really?
I
like,
have some scruffle right now, and it's starting to get a little itchy. Like as soon as it gets a little itchy.
that's
It's-
the
it's
problem
so
with my
itchy
beard.
right
Yeah, my beard. Like when I had that full on like that chin strap, it gets itchy
It gets
so
so
easily.
itchy.
And I grow,
It gets
I grow
itchy
the
so
It
face
feels
out.
so nice when you itch it though, dude.
Oh,
like
yeah.
when it's full on, like when it was what I got, dude.
Yeah,
it
you
feels
got like
so
a
good.
full-on beard.
It's
Pull-
so
pulling,
I can't
pulling chunks
grow a
of
beard that
pulling
thick.
chunks of
I know.
salami out of your beard. Oh, the best, dude. Save that shit for later.
Fucking apple core is just like.
Yeah, an entire apple core. You just reach in there. And
But I
just
get
pull it
like
out.
really
I don't
pull it
like
out.
the neck stuff that I get.
I get too much neck stuff too. I have to.
I
once
bet you do. I
Once
bet
it
you do
all
get
grows
that
in,
neck stuff.
I gotta trim it down from like. They don't even know what we're talking about. So let's get on to a different
Yeah,
topic.
but if you saw it,
If you saw it, you know what we're talking about.
If you like stubbly necks, when you go in to kiss
Yeah.
your boy or girl on the neck, and all you get is just stubble,
Mouthful of hair, then where are your people?
Where your boys blue?
yeah, you're right though. Fucking girls.
Girls, man.
We should all be gay, guys.
Yeah.
Let's just
Look,
I
we
can't-
we
I
all
can't-
we
I
all we
thought-
talked about
I
the
can't deal
LGBT
with
stuff
girls and their
before.
shit anymore.
I'm not gay, but I've considered the implications of being gay, like what the the situation would be. It's so much fucking easier.
Half the school thinks I'm gay already. So-
Really? Oh yeah, because the rumor,
Because
right?
it was because
the
like,
meme
fucking-
was that Dylan was gay last.
freshman year of high school.
Oh,
Year of high school, right? Usman, my boy Usman. He
Shout out
kept
to-
spreading the rumor
That was-
around that that I was just gay. That I was
Just told
gay.
everyone.
Not
that
to
Dylan
be
was gay.
spiteful, not to be
Just
spiteful,
No,
not
he just wanted to
not
tell
to be
people that he was
spiteful, not
gay.
to say that being gay is wrong. Just like he just like like if anyone like asks about me, it's like no, he's gay. It's fine. It's gay. He's
Right,
gay.
like he was like, "Oh, Dylan, he's gay." Like,
And I was like, dude, what are you saying? Like, I'm not, that's not
so
who
a
I
lot
am.
of people think that Dylan's gay now.
A lot of like.
And here we are, senior year, and
Till
many
this day, people still think I'm gay.
Dylan is gay. I believe it.
I'm
No,
what-
honestly, Dylan. See, here's the thing about you.
I could believe
You
it.
look so straight that it's a little
It's
gay.
almost. Yeah, that, I know what you're talking
How
about.
can you
yeah.
tell? But the thing is, how can you tell by looks though? Because like you could tell like somebody's gay if they look like somebody ripped them off the streets of a pride parade and they're like they don't have
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
they have like the nipples pierced,
Yeah,
they have like
yeah.
the half shirt on.
Yeah.
Like you have like you have the feminine gay people and then you have the gay people who are just normal.
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna say,
right,
that's what you would
like
fall under,
someone
yeah.
who seems straight. Who,
Yeah.
who
could be
seems
gay.
straight,
Right.
who seems straight, who doesn't like
Maybe you
dresses
might
feminine.
think they're gay, but
who isn't as flamboyant as everybody,
Right.
as the rest of the community is. But,
Well, I mean, those are just the people that just like, they're just like, yo,
They're
I'm a
lit.
fucking normal person. I just want to fucking.
like I just like dudes.
Yeah, like
yeah,
dudes.
or like yeah, exactly.
I watched this one podcast. If you listen to Sleepycast,
Sleepy cat.
it is the funniest shit I've ever watched in my life. It's so funny. But one of the guys on there, Mick Rice Pirate, he
I'm sorry.
oh dude, demon came out. He what did he say?
Sorry, keep going.
He said when talking about gay stuff, he was like, what can be the most manliest thing that
It's being gay.
yeah, like he said, like, oh, you talking about gay stuff and all that, and like the guy who ends up being straight, he's like, oh, I like my girls like to smell nice and
Yeah.
be pretty and nice and
Bro.
clean. And then he said, like, oh, gay guys is like, I like dick, I like fucking
Exactly.
dudes. What can
That's
be
so
more
much more
manly
manlier
than that?
than liking girls, and it's not even a joke. Like, I mean, it is a bit of a joke, but like, it is a lot. Like, if you consider it, yeah, it's a lot more manual.
And guys are just so horny though. They're just
know.
grab for whatever they could reach. Any
Oh,
low hanging fruit.
Whoa. Okay.
What is that?
I don't know
What does
how
that mean,
desperate-
Dylan?
I'm
That's
desperate,
like
but-
statistically true. Like guys are
What?
like they're more like sexually stimulated. Than women.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, but women for some reason they'll fucking like they'll kiss each other and they'll be like, no, I'm not even gay. They'll just like kiss their friends and shit. But like, have you guys don't know that?
I think it's because of the. Jug just was like,
Way to
what the
phrase that
fuck?
No, I know what you're talking about. No, I know.
You're like
No,
talking
I know,
about
I
like
get what
you
you're
guys
saying.
don't know about this, dude. It's this new thing,
It's
right?
a new trend, dude.
It's a new trend. My God.
Like I feel like two girls.
Girls kissing girls, dude.
Two girls. Are
Yeah,
just,
it's like I just saw these two girls kissing up the street. It's like, dude, are you seeing this shit, dude? I've never seen this before in my life. Oh my gosh.
What?
I think it's just because of the social implication of it. Like I feel like
What do you mean?
girls kiss girls because it's just socially more acceptable.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's also really European or also Middle Eastern. I think it's more even prominent in Middle Eastern
Really?
countries. Yeah,
Girls
dudes kiss dudes on the cheek, not on the lip, but like.
Kiss dudes on the cheek all the time, dude. What are you talking about? I kiss my poppy goodnight on the cheek every night.
Actually, yeah, I kissed my dad on the cheek.
Really?
I've kissed my dad. No,
I have.
Not like all the time.
Right.
Yeah, no, I have before though.
So have I. I've heard it's all the rage.
I kissed my dad on the lips. You guys ever try that? No, I have nothing against gay people, by the way.
No,
One time
we're-
I went in for a kiss with your on the cheek with your dad, and I was like, he was trying to lock it, and I was like, no, you're only getting the cheek today, buddy. Sorry. Yeah, your dad's trying to get lucky with me, dude. It's not right. Shout out to Brandon's dad.
Friend's dad.
Brandon's
We're not
dad.
gonna say his name?
I am so sorry.
Rob. Okay, what's his name?
We're not gonna say his
Rob
last name.
Schneider.
They know your last name.
Oh fuck.
Oh, shit.
Rob Schneider. That's
Rob
his dad.
Schneider.
Rob Schneider. I could see you being the son of Rob Schneider.
I can.
Like you look like you. You don't
Really?
look like him.
Rob Schneider?
You don't look like him per se, but like I could kind of see the resemblance a little bit, like just a little bit.
Where?
You know Brandon's related to 6ix9ine?
You know Brandon's
Yeah.
related.
Yes, that's true. No, it's not a meme.
But it's not even a
fucking
meme.
Are you serious?
My grandfather on my father's side, because that was not the Mexican side, the Hispanic side. Well, it didn't even matter. 6ix9ine got his Mexican from his mother, actually. Anyway.
Really?
Yes.
I thought he's fully Hispanic.
Well, yeah, he's fully Hispanic, but
Holy
like,
shit! I
half of that is
thought
Mexican.
6ix9ine was black, dude.
Whoa.
No.
Fuck.
No.
That's-
Anyway.
Why? Because he's a rapper, dude?
No, that's not why.
No, anyway,
I thought
my-
I got it mixed up with somebody else.
My
then.
grandfather had a brother. That brother had a son. That son had a son. That son is 6ix9ine.
That's pretty cool.
So it's like, your twice removed cousin or something.
Something like that. I don't fucking know. Anyway, the point is,
Didn't he go to jail?
that same
he's
blood
a-
that runs in my veins also runs through 6ix9ine.
Blood,
6ix9ine,
blood.
man,
Did
that's crazy.
you start a gang war on my show? Blood, Crip.
Whoa!
Blood?
Whoa!
Excuse me.
Whoa!
I mean,
Club Penguin,
6ix9ine's a
dude?
fucking killer, dude.
Is
Club
he a blood or a Crip?
I don't fucking
He's
know.
neither, bro. He's a rainbow.
He's a
He's
rainbow.
a rainbow.
He's fucking rainbow.
I'm
dude.
actually trying to look like 6ix9ine right now. I'm gonna dye this shit rainbow. And I'm gonna tattoo 6ix9ine on my face.
That's 6ix9ine. Okay. Like I got it mixed up with somebody else. I think.
Yeah, 6ix9ine, you know, the dude that's
6ix9ine's very
what the hell is
easy to
going on?
recognize. He's like
Yeah,
the
trust me,
rainbow
you
man.
can't miss him.
How
You
the
saw that
fuck?
guy walking on the street.
Jamie, pull up 6ix9ine, please.
No, but
Jamie, pull up the video of the gorilla fucking a full-grown woman, please.
And you guys,
What's his obsession with gorillas and apes?
Who?
Whoa,
Joe
what the
Rogan. Joe Rogan is
Oh.
obsessed with apes for some reason. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
he loves apes, dude.
He loves apes. They're probably the most. They're
It's
because
just-
they're the
everyone
most
likes them.
alpha. They're the most alpha creatures. He
Yeah,
prob-
but
Gorillas.
But the obsession is like weird. Like he likes it a lot.
he's probably like one day you're just gonna see him like eating banana and then he's gonna pull the mask off. It's gonna be a gorilla underneath. Yeah, that's 6ix9ine.
Well, I like elephants.
You like elephants?
Yeah.
My favorite is a bear. Bears
What
are
kind
the
of bear?
shit. Any bear, preferably. Give me that polar.
Give me
Give
that
me
polar.
some like
That's,
Polar-
that's the biggest.
polar bears
bear's
are
the biggest
dying.
Bear, and they're fucking dying.
They're the
I
polar
know,
bears
that's
are the
what fucking
largest
sucks, dude. It makes me
carnivores
so
on Earth
pissed.
right now. The largest mammal land.
They're
terrestrial
fucking
Terrestrial
dying, and no
animals.
one wants to do shit about it.
Because
Man.
sharks are bigger.
Yeah.
I would donate so much money if I had an income.
Technically,
thing-
a whale is a
No,
carnivore.
here's a cool thing about it though, right? Polar bears, they're starting to crossbreed with grizzly bears because
Oh,
they're
that's
being
right, they're
pushed
making
off
it
the
new-
ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're starting to crossbreed with grizzly bears
they're,
more.
they're getting pushed off the Arctic down closer to.
Yeah,
like,
because the
Canada
Arctic's
and shit, where there's
melting.
grizzlies.
Right.
It's not like Antarctica where
No,
there's
but I didn't know they were
land
crossbreeding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are.
they
They're
are.
crossbreed. They're making growler bears, dude.
That's what
it's
they're
like
Is that what
it's
they're
a-
called? Fuck
Yeah,
out.
It's
It's-
actually pretty sick. It's like a
pretty
grizzly
cool.
bear with all the fucking cool traits of a polar bear.
Yeah.
It's the size of it.
Oh,
It's
like a white grizzly bear.
No,
it's more. It's like a light
because they're not in
brown.
the snow anymore.
It's like a
Oh,
misty.
okay.
It's like a misty brown
Yeah,
Let me
polar
look this
bear.
up.
Yeah, look it
Jamie, pull up a growler bear.
I know. I saw a picture a few months ago.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, you're right, dude. Growler bear. I feel like Pizzly Bear is better.
Pizzly bears. That sounds like a fucking like
Well,
Hanna-Barbera
These
cartoon.
are, oh no, they are called Pizzly, dude.
Pizzly
The
bears?
real name is Pizzly.
That's funny.
They're also growler, but it's Pizzly.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. Can they hear me?
See, that's it. If that is a
'Cause I'm
testament.
sitting pretty far away.
No, they can hear.
That
me.
is a testament to fucking
just move
race
just in case.
and integration and loving
Yeah,
one another,
dude.
no matter.
Yeah. Why can't
Why can't humans be like bears?
Why can't
huh?
humans be like that?
Why can't humans be
Yeah,
like
that's
bears?
right.
Brown, white, we don't give a fuck.
Donald
This is
J,
better.
open up those borders. We're gonna make some.
Open them up, chief.
We're
Open
gonna
them
make
up.
some
Get some,
pizzly
get
humans.
some pizzly
We're gonna
humans.
make some
Yeah.
pizzly humans, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Well, no, elephants are my favorite
Why don't you go fuck one of them then?
because they're too big.
What the
You
fuck?
know how big an elephant's dick
What
is?
the fuck?
You want
That's
to
so
know how big
uncalled
an
for.
elephant's dick is? I could shove you in a fucking.
Yeah, I
elephant's
saw that. I saw that one
Really?
movie.
Yeah. No, probably
Oh my
not.
God.
Not that big.
Okay.
Pretty funny.
Pretty
There's this
funny.
one
It's an
video.
elephant.
There's this one video of
Jamie pull elephant dicks.
But yeah, can I see?
I'll get elephant dicks online.
Because I feel like a horse dick is this long when it's erect.
horse dick. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it longer?
It's like as long as your arm, or actually not, maybe not quite as long, but it's like 3 or 4 feet. So
Ani-
imagine elephants.
Animal
Elephants are probably
animal
6 or 7
penises.
feet.
Animal penises are the funniest thing because they're
They
like.
are, they're
Do you know what a tapir is?
No.
A tapir. It's literally.
Oh yeah.
It has like a fifth leg. That it,
Yeah,
it just
no.
shoots down like something from
Yeah,
an
yeah,
alien.
yeah,
It
you're
looks
right,
so.
Dude,
It's
we
so
don't shit
bizarre.
on them, do we?
Look at that, dude. That's a piece, bro.
Oh my
It
god.
kind of looks like mine.
Jesus.
You
It's a little bit smaller than mine, actually.
have to coil around on your leg like a snake. Jesus.
Wow,
Christ.
that's like a tail.
I need a
under
size comparison though, because that's like.
A size comparison.
Yeah,
Yeah. Get a smiling human man underneath it.
Well, no.
A human male creature.
Dylan will now put a picture of an elephant dick on the screen.
Jamie, pull up elephant fucking man, please.
Okay, I'm getting a lot of weird shit now. Okay, I'm gonna
You
stop.
should probably
getting a lot
turn
of
that
weird
off.
stuff.
Anyway, I get the point.
I don't like
It's
that.
pretty big. I'm pleased.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Elephants are still my favorite animals, though.
They used to be my favorites. Too.
Elephants will kill you.
They're so much. They're just so majestic.
Actually,
Yeah,
no,
well,
but in
they're so-
reality,
yeah.
And
chances
they're
are
like
you're more likely
from the
to kill
outside
an
looking in.
elephant.
Like if you've never seen an animal before, I'm like, dude,
And you see an elephant? That's
are
gonna
those?
fuck with
It has 2 like spear teeth. That's
like
cool.
because like if you think about it, elephants like just by the way they look, they really shouldn't be real. Like they come straight out of a fucking fairy tale.
Yeah.
Like they got a giant trunk,
They got
they got a
big-ass
giant
ears.
dick, they got huge
Giant
ears,
The big tusks.
the big tusks,
and they're
like,
just
that's-
huge overall.
and they're so sick, dude. Like you can ride them and they're chill with it. Like
Well,
that's it. I
That
mean,
takes some time.
yeah, you gotta train them.
Like I said,
dude, they're so fucking smart too. Do you
Yeah,
see that
yeah,
one
they're
video?
they're smart. Did you know that they walk in they're walking their hind legs when they get hungry? You know that, right?
What?
They walk on 2 legs when they're hungry, and they walk up to the.
Why are you
the
smiling
safari.
right now?
Because it's not true.
I
I'm
was
telling
gonna say,
lies.
that does not sound true at
You know, I'll tell you a story. I was in the car with Jacob, and we saw a herd of deer on the side of the road.
No, I think you told me this story.
I didn't.
And I drove past, and Jacob's like, "Whoa, deer! I love deer!" And I was like, "Yeah, Jacob, did you know deer walk on their hind legs when they're hungry?" And he's like, "Really?" And he believed me for like a whole like 25 minutes. And I was like, "Dude, that deer thing was a complete fucking lie, you idiot." And it's like, "Oh, really?"
Can
I'm so
deer
bummed
even
out.
walk on their hind legs? I don't
They go up on their hind legs like I saw
Oh,
this
to
one,
reach shit, right?
I know I saw this one video of this one redneck hillbilly looking guy. He hops into the ring to fight a deer. He's like, "Come on, baby,
They
let's fight a
fight deer?
He wanted to fight. He was drunk off his ass. He wanted to fight the deer. The deer reared up on his hind legs and started punching him with his hooves.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Wait, what?
He started repeatedly
No
like
way.
rapid
annihilated
punching.
them.
Fuck off.
Jamie, pull up
Pulling up.
deer assault, please.
Like I hope you
Deer
realize
assault.
how much quicker he was punching than the dude. Like how quick.
It was like rapid
Strong-
fire.
And how much power is behind each of those punches.
Because those
You're
hooves- those
strong.
hooves
And
are-
those
they're-
hooves
it's
are
like-
hard.
They're hard. I think it's like how it works is they're like
Like he
they're
fucking killed that
Is it
guy.
man versus 11-point buck? Or is it man fighting deer fail?
Man, just I don't know. Maybe.
It's
I
like
think
it's
it might
just
be
a
this
man
one. This looks
fighting
about
deer.
I
right.
just want to see. Is this it?
I think
Yeah,
this was it.
that's
This was
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this one too. I've seen
Yeah,
this one.
look up man fighting deer. And
Look at
yeah,
this
he's
shit.
like rapid fire punching him, dude.
Oh,
Yo,
look,
yo.
he hits him in the head so
Yeah,
many
he's gonna
times,
kill
bro.
him. He could kill him.
That's crazy.
The dude probably has a concussion.
You know, dude, he did he swing? He didn't even swing.
his friend's like,
You just got molested.
You got fucked up, son.
Could you link that so they can
Yeah,
see that?
I'll yeah. Here's the link to go to it right now. It's in the description.
It's called Man.
It's called Man Gets Fucked by
It's called Man Fighting Deer Film.
But
You want me
anyway,
to send you it? Like share.
I'll
the
just
link
look
with
it
you?
up later.
Okay.
It's fine. The only thing scarier than that is probably a kangaroo. Kangaroos.
Did you see that one fucking
It's
kangaroos
like-
are scary as fuck.
It's the head of a deer on the body of like a fucking man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's this one video
It's
of like
funny.
a kangaroo like holding a dog in a headlock.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
and the
so-
guy,
Yeah,
and
and
the
then
guy
the
runs
dude-
up and punches him in the
That
face.
was badass though. That dude.
oh,
punched
wait, he
him
punched,
in
and
the
then the
face.
deer, like, the fucking kangaroo looks at him for a second.
Yeah, he
like,
was
what
like,
the
what
fuck?
the fuck?
And then he like,
Those things are
Dude,
jacked.
the kangaroo
Those
never
things are
experienced
jacked.
that in his life.
I know.
Cause he
was,
no
like,
one has
shocked.
ever fought back
No,
before.
exactly.
And the
Oh,
one
here's
time
another
he
here's
fights
another
back-
fun another fun animal fact. Kangaroos sing hip hop when they feel scared.
That is so not true.
Have you ever seen Kangaroo Jack, dude?
Oh fuck, dude, I love Kangaroo Jack.
Kangaroo Jack was playing on Nat Geo the other day, and a little fact bubble came up, and it said that little fact. I'm spreading all
Yeah, that's
the
not
good
true at all.
information today.
Not true at all.
Excuse me?
Not
Are
true
you
at all.
discrediting National
I
Geographic?
am. That makes no sense.
They. s-
When Kangaroo Jack says a hip hop, hippie to the hip hop.
I'm questioning. I'm like, they sing hip hop too? Like, no, this is all like fucking bullshit.
That was one of my favorite movies as a little kid.
It's-
We're going
that's-
back to all my classes.
What is with you and watching shitty movies as a
I
kid?
don't know.
Kangaroo Jack is the worst movie
Yo,
ever.
I know.
Ever.
I haven't seen that movie in
Crocodile
probably
fucking
10
Dundee.
years.
Crocodile Dundee.
One of my favorite movies as a
So
little
good.
kid too.
I fucking love that movie.
Remember those ads they were making? I got so excited. I thought they were gonna make a sequel.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yo,
thought they
Kangaroo
were,
Jack,
but they
remember
made
the
they made
thing
ads where it was like
Oh,
Chris
I love
Hemsworth,
Kangaroo Jack.
Danny McBride as Crocodile Dundee,
Oh, okay.
and then there was Chris Hemsworth and Margot Robbie and Hugh Jackman. It's basically him going to Australia. It's like a travel ad.
Oh, okay. okay.
And I was like, oh damn it! I thought they were gonna make another one with all these people.
Do you
That would
remember
be
when
sick.
That'd be
I would
so
totally
cool.
watch
Do you remember when the kangaroo eats the goddamn thing, the spicy little candy thing, and he like freaking out? I used to love that scene.
You like watching animals in terror for real?
It was a fucking movie, and it was like 2000 what? 2002.
What hip hop song was he singing then?
I don't remember.
Dylan, what the fuck, dude?
Yo, all I'm saying is Kangaroo Jack was good for a little kid.
Yeah, the whole premise of the movie. There's a
I don't
bunch of
remember what
money
the
and
whole premise of the movie
no,
was.
they put the kangaroo, they put the hoodie on the kangaroo, but it turns out
shit,
all the
yeah.
drug money's in the hoodie, so you gotta find the hoodie and chase down the kangaroo. But guess what? Wacky hijinks always happen, and Kangaroo Jack
That's
escapes.
the plot of the movie?
Yeah,
I didn't see. I never like. I
I've seen
was.
Crocodile Dundee.
dumb as
I
shit.
didn't. I was
It's
5
so
years old.
dumb.
I didn't understand what was happening. All I knew is that there's a kangaroo in a hoodie and it's fucking sick.
Would you guys want to go? Would you guys want to go to Australia?
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
bro.
I would love to
The
go.
people, they had this trip for June.
I wanted to
this
go.
Year. Dude, there were so many of my friends on that trip,
Got
and
laid.
it was
About
so...
Got
Oh,
laid
no,
by
got
some
laid.
kangaroo dick, dude. Kangaroo
Joe,
Jack
you
in
went
it,
to
bro.
Australia?
You guys have a Denny's?
Oh, wait, can we...
We could say it. I think.
Well, I don't want to say it without his permission. So we'll bleep it.
I'll bleep it.
Okay.
I'll
I just don't want to say it without his permission.
I'll bleep it with Kangaroo Jack. It's fine.
Yeah, bleep it with Kangaroo.
No, I'm bleeping everything today with Kangaroo
Kangaroo Jack.
quotes from the
Yeah, but no
the
one's-
Oscar
Or
award
Kangaroo
winning
Jack
Kangaroo
or Elephant
Jack.
Dick, dude. One or the other.
No one's. You can't bleep. What?
No, a quote from the movie Kangaroo Jack.
You just fucking bleep a thing with another thing that should be censored.
Yeah, like we bleep names with the N word.
Oh my god.
It's like I would think.
That's like reverse bleeping, dude. That's not how it works.
Yeah, that's not how it works. That ain't how it works, dude.
But I would love to go to Australia.
Yeah, that's.
Australia's
New Zealand
on-
is my
on one
number
of the-
one spot. to
I
go.
would love to go.
Japan and Australia.
Yo,
and Bali too.
Japan, I would like to go to as well.
And I always want to go back to India.
The thing is, I always mixed up Japan with China, because I'm a dirty
They're very
white male.
distinguishable, dude.
So that's
China's
why.
full of just rice
Chi-
beds and.
China is just a smog-filled wasteland.
Yeah.
Don't go to China, bro.
China's
Unless you're going to
shitty.
Hong Kong, don't go to China.
Even Hong Kong, you're gonna fucking die.
Japan is like some Neo Blade Runner type
They're
shit.
on some cyberpunk shit.
It's
already,
so cool.
bro.
I know, they are.
It is
They
so
have,
cool.
you know
That
how
in Dubai.
they
That
have
in
retinal
Dubai.
scanning or like facial scanning in CCTV now. So,
Really?
Yeah. So like if you
Holy shit.
if you're like you could be walking down the street like outside of a store, like you couldn't even be in the store, maybe walking outside the store. They'll have your thing and then you'll go right into the database and
Yeah,
then they'll be like,
in Dubai. I would love to go to Dubai. It's
dude, I wanted to go to Dubai for the longest time, but apparently
It's
it's like a
just-
soulless place.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, just like the citizens there are just.
Well, yeah, because
suffering?
all of them are immigrants, and everyone is just a construction worker or really fucking rich, and there's no in between.
I mean, it's probably a tourist paradise though when you think about it.
It is, but
At the same time, I'm gonna feel guilty as shit.
Exactly, because you see all these fucking
see all these people, like,
they are not
waiting-
getting shit for constructing huge ass buildings, and then also they don't get paid shit, and it's super dangerous. So many people end up dying.
It's
It's
so
fucking
Japan.
terrible. It's really bad. I thought it was odd because on paper, Dubai looks fucking awesome.
I
dude.
know, yeah.
Fucking supercars everywhere.
When I used to watch Mini Lad on YouTube.
Oh,
I
many!
wa-
Oh my god.
Yeah, I used
Jesus
to when he
Christ.
used to do his vlogs when he went to Dubai. I love those videos.
That's a
It
name
looked
I
so
haven't heard in
cool.
so
Yeah, I
long.
was gonna say.
Mini Lad.
Mini Lad.
What the fuck?
He does like most of those gamers now. They don't even really do gaming that much anymore.
And they don't even.
Mini Lad is doing like more like H3
Oh really?
Cody
Well, a lot of
Cody
people are doing
code
that.
type shit. Like where
Pew's doing
where he
that.
just sit down and he goes on Reddit
Right.
and like
Oh
looks
yeah,
at
that's what a lot of
Same
people
with
are doing.
PewDiePie as well. PewDiePie does the meme reviews now.
Does he even game anymore?
Which
He
is
does a
pretty
little bit,
entertaining,
right?
though. That's
I
what
think he
people like.
streams now.
Because gaming, I feel like it's on its last leg.
Yeah.
It really
Oh
is.
yeah, for sure.
On YouTube especially, because I feel like ever since
Well,
Twitch
games are so
opened up,
accessible now. The problem was that games weren't accessible. Now games are
Yeah.
getting more and more accessible. People don't really care what you have to say.
and people
Unless
don't
you're
really
playing
care.
Fortnite.
People don't really care about gaming anymore in general.
Yeah.
If you're
Especially
Oh, yeah.
especially with this year, people are getting woke as fuck with gaming.
well,
With,
it's
like
only Fortnite though. Like if it's either you don't game or you fucking play Fortnite.
right. Did you hear about the Battlefield 5 thing?
Oh yeah.
What?
Tanked. Sales
Yeah.
tanked.
Yeah, because no one wants to buy it.
Nobody wants to buy it, and plus, they polarized themselves. They played themselves dice because they were like, if you don't like all the political messages we have to say, then don't buy the game. And people didn't buy the game.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just broke,
I'm
so I'm not buying
like
it.
I'm not.
I don't give a
I,
shit, bro.
I don't give a shit. It's a fucking game.
It's a
a game.
game.
It's not.
Chill
I'm not
out.
watching a documentary.
Exactly. If I was looking for historical accuracy,
I would watch like
like a
BBC
fucking
or something.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not playing this game for
I'd
historical
watch World War
accuracy.
II
I'm
in
playing
color.
this game 'cause it's fun.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
I still wouldn't buy the game though.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Honestly, I feel like gaming has to evolve again. I feel like that's
There's
always what
a
happens.
couple. Well,
Gaming evolves.
Well, I feel like
and-
gaming is about to evolve.
Yeah,
because
no,
like
that-
especially
it
like
is.
the thing that happened with like Battlefront last year with the
Oh,
loot boxes,
yeah.
people are a lot more aware
Well,
with what they're
everyone's
actually
gonna
getting.
use the Fortnite formula now. Make a free game.
Make a free game. and
Have micro DLC that's not pay to win, and you're chilling.
well, that's the thing. Fortnite is just such an easy game to make because
It's
it's
so
just
easy.
it's just one. It's basically just two game modes. It's the save the world shit that's been there forever.
Yeah.
And nobody
That
originally
was their
played
first actually.
Yeah. And I think save the world's paid, right? Isn't that a paid?
It was at first,
Did they
and
make
then
it
they
free
just
now?
made it free.
Oh, that's so cool.
I never got
should
into
I should
Fortnite.
play
I
that.
just couldn't.
It's pretty. It's a nice casual game. Like if
People take it so serious though.
Yeah.
those people.
Those people are fucking pricks. I don't know.
Those people.
No, they're not pricks, but I mean,
A lot
They're
of them make
investing their
good
time
money
in
off
something
of
that
it.
maybe
a lot
they
of,
don't need
yeah.
to.
A lot, yeah.
but also, like, if you stream, then I understand because it's your income. But like, if you're just devoting hours a month to Fortnite,
Especially if
It
you're
doesn't
like a
matter.
kid, yeah. Like go out and do something.
yeah, that's a weaver because a lot of all three of us actually, everyone's like, kids don't go out anymore. All they do is just sit at home and do nothing. We fucking go out like
All the
every
time.
day.
There's nothing to do.
No, you liar.
We do. I feel like we do.
At least, I mean, not every day, but every week, probably.
Oh,
Well,
well,
I
okay,
mean,
no.
school
I'm saying
nights.
during the summer. Yeah, like.
Oh, in the
school-
summer, yeah, of
Well,
course.
like, cause school, I don't like.
School is
yeah,
school.
school is just like
Yeah.
I never even hang out during the weekdays. So like.
Right.
I'm
I
so
try.
tired.
Like I'm.
Yeah,
I'm.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm tired, bro.
I'm tired.
And also,
as
I
well.
just feel like if I hang out, I'm losing time that I could be using to.
Well,
Yeah.
see, I don't do anything. So I mean, I could. I'm just tired, so I would take a nap.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
like
know, I have a weird
I feel like
mental
with
thing
school
with
it's a lot harder too because I have school during the week. I have work during the week as
right,
well.
exactly. Yeah.
And since my parents are divorced as well too, like I'm with my dad one weekend.
Yeah.
And since I don't
And then
really.
all this college shit
Yeah.
now.
Since I don't really see my dad a
hard,
lot
bro.
either, so I want to hang out with him.
Yeah.
But that only leaves to like the window of like the 2 or 3 days
Yeah.
where I'm with my mom on the weekends and I could hang out with people. But most often than not, I feel like I don't really have to hang out with a lot of people because I consider school like a social hub more than
That's
a learning
true.
place either.
But
I
also,
wish, bro. I fucking wish. See, my senior.
to
you guys.
an extent.
Yeah.
See, but the thing is, at school, I'm really tired. So I can't, like, I feel like when I go hang out with friends, first of all, you're not restricted to what school restricts you to do. And second of all, I'm normally, like, on weekends, I'm more awake and willing to, like do shit with my friends.
I'm
Like,
a
when my
night
friends
owl.
talk to me
I'm a
in
night
school-
owl straight up. Like I'd stay up. I could stay
Yeah,
up
I
all
mean,
night if
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to with friends.
Like, when I'm in school, though, like I like seeing all my friends, but I can't really be as, like me because I'm so
Yeah,
tired.
yeah.
Right. Yeah,
And
no,
it depends
I
on the
know.
classes you take. Like a lot of the classes I'm taking are bullshit classes, so I just end up fucking around anyway.
Shit, dude, I wish that was. I'm taking 3 APs, man.
You played yourself, bud. You played
Yeah.
yourself.
Kicking
You
my
know what
ass.
else
No, but
played
I had
themselves?
to though. If I want to get into a school that I want to go to, I have to do it.
Oh, yeah, good point.
You
What do you
do-
even want to go to school for?
Business.
Oh, yeah, so that makes sense.
Business administration. So I'm taking AP micro, AP macro. I'm taking AP Italian, but I just want another AP. And it's also
Italian?
not hard.
And
It's not
I
that
still
hard.
don't
It's just the
understand.
class is a pain in the ass to do.
the teacher's a pain in the
Yeah.
ass
it's
as
just a pain in the ass, yeah.
But any AP language. just
Sorry,
sounds
Miss
like a
Cox.
stick.
well. Sorry,
Any
Professor.
AP
Ozzy.
Yeah.
I could not take an AP language. I dropped language as soon as I could.
What do you want to do in life?
Fucking no.
Would you want to
Well,
pursue? Would you want to pursue music as a
That's
career
just-
choice?
I would. That would be my ideal.
Expand
But
on that,
like, I'm not. See, because I'm not going to college for music.
right.
Going to college for music is
That's a death
waste
wish.
of money.
Yeah,
to
that's
be
a death
honest.
wish.
It's not. Chances are. Just
Yeah. Unless you're gonna.
If you're a
profess-
if you're gonna be
a music professor, then sure.
Unless I got into fucking Juilliard and was one of the best jazz drummers in fucking the world, then okay, fine, I'll do that.
whiplash shit, dude.
But that's just not happening.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is I'm going into college undecided, and then on the side I'm gonna be doing a lot of music shit. But like I'm not doing any.
That's alright. I
college
know a
shit
lot of
for
people
music.
who are undecided right now.
Yeah, I mean it's normal.
I mean,
Co-
I'm
that's what
thinking
college is
criminal
for the most
investigation and
part.
stuff. That's
Like
what I'm
that's where
starting
you
Oh,
find out
criminal
what you want to do.
investigation.
Yeah,
That'd be
that
badass.
shit actually interests me.
Wait,
like
what?
being a detective or
Criminal
like a PI or
investigation.
something.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That'd be cool.
That's the only shit that interests me because I like getting like, especially like with psychopaths, getting in their heads.
Hands-on shit.
That
Yeah,
shit
like yeah.
fascinates me.
Well, the problem is that you have to, like, to do that, you have to, like, well, one, you have to have, like, good grades. If you're trying to enter directly into that, you have to have, like, really good grades, and, like, you have to, like, show that you've been interested for a really long time,
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
do a bunch of shit.
They
If you're
want
trying to
they
be
want
that-
somebody who's gonna stick with it
Yeah.
for a long time.
If you're gonna be a, like, what a lot of people try on doing is, like, I'll be a police officer, I'll be, like, a low-rank police officer, and then try and work my way up, but it's just so hard to do that.
It is really hard.
'Cause it's very
that'll take you
competitive.
at least like probably like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, definitely, probably more than that, I'd
Yeah.
say. It's just hard because, like,
I mean, if you're an analyst, if you're just like an analyst, like somebody like
who works in a, like,
like
lab or something.
CSI, like you're in the lab,
Yeah.
like running shit like Bones
Yeah.
or whatever. I mean,
Then
I
that's
mean, I would-
plausible. but,
I
like,
would do that, but like,
that'd
I'd
be
still
that'd be
prefer to
better off for you as well because it's a nightmare as an actual like a beat
Because it
cop.
fucks with you, dude.
It fucks with you.
It fucks with
No,
your
people-
self-esteem.
people-
It fucks with you just mentally.
People don't take that into account. I talked to this like countless
that?
times with Barrett. Like I talked to this on the show with Barrett. Like
Oh, okay.
when he came on, but yeah, people don't take into account how fucked up you can get from being like
Yeah.
just a beat cop. They don't
Yeah,
like
it fucks
they
you up.
people don't
'Cause
realize
they
that
see the
you
the
can
grimy
get
shit.
yeah people don't understand you can get PTSD from being a fireman or a policeman
Mhm, Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
and they just
I watched
and they
that
just
scene.
Well, especially if you're a beat cop, you see the grimiest shit that there is.
Right.
To
it
be
depends on
honest.
your setting, but I mean like
Right,
even
like
then,
yeah, exactly.
even then yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know what it would do to me, but I feel for the most part, I feel like I'm pretty good with dealing with that kind of shit and seeing that kind of stuff. I mean, I've never experienced it, so I can't really say, but I feel like I would be good with it. Then
Yeah, I mean, I
your
think it all
average
comes with the job. You have to be ready for
You have to be ready mentally. Well, like, yeah, people don't take that into account. And it's supposed to, it's kind of like a social norm now to run up to a cop's face and say, you can't get me now, you pig, you can't get me.
Yeah.
I have my rights.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Yeah. It's the whole like cops thing. It's
The whole
all a
fucking
lot of
thing.
just misunderstanding.
It's so dumb. Like,
Yeah.
it's so dumb. Like, and that whole Black Lives Matter thing, that's the problem with movements today. Like, the two major examples of this are the Me Too movement and the Black Lives Matter movement. I agree with the fundamentals of them, both, but like,
But some
to
of
both of them.
some of the execution of it is just not good.
But like it starts off good, but then
Yeah.
it just descends into
Yeah.
madness
Because,
because
well,
people take
get,
they take the movement and use it for their own personal gain.
Yeah. People like are going to jail from the Me Too movement and like they didn't do it and then like
Yeah.
I mean these people who are making false rape accusations
Yeah,
they
like
go
the Brett,
to jail.
that
You're
Brett
also running
Kavanaugh
into
shit that
life.
happened.
Right.
Like it's completely like according to to what I've researched on the Brett Kavanaugh thing, it's completely false. Like everything she
Yeah,
talked
there's
about.
two sides to it. I think there's
yeah,
also
there's always two sides to it.
yeah. I mean, you know, I mean, who really knows? Because I mean, at
Who-
the end of the day, it's like fucking 25 years.
But I feel like I feel like I've heard that some of her friends came out and said it's not true either. Like some of the people. she
Really?
knows-
That was when they called those people that were supposedly at the party too, And they
Yeah,
asked them,
that's
like,
what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Like,
and
did it happen? And
they were like,
they were
no.
like,
I think I
know
did
what
hear
you're
about
talking
it actually. Yeah.
yeah.
All of them said that they didn't know. What
People
she was
take
talking about.
it like we can't live in a world where we think we can't live in a world where we believe every single story.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I still don't know where to draw the line.
As fucked up
you
as
don't
it
wanna,
is.
you don't want to deny a woman that was actually fucking raped, because that's like the worst thing you can do. But
Right.
you also don't want to ruin some innocent guy's life.
Because that is also another.
That's
That's
also-
also another
yeah,
level. So it's like, what the fuck do you
Yeah.
do?
Same
That's
with the,
why. That's
same
why
with
this whole Me Too shit is very. I mean, obviously it's controversial. It's very blurred though. You know, it's hard to. Basically, what you said, draw the line. I don't
yeah,
know.
same with the Black Lives Matter shit too. Like people were
Yeah, there were
people were just killing cops.
Yeah.
Innocent
I know
cops.
what you're saying,
Cops didn't do anything wrong. Cops were just doing their jobs,
Right.
providing for their families.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah. There's fundamental Black Lives Matter, which I wholeheartedly support.
Yeah.
that's the
And
thing.
then
I agree with the movements. I believe with the I agree with the headspace behind the movements. But just the people who get involved with it, the nutcases
And
who
I was
get
gonna
involved
say,
with it, it just blows my
Yeah,
mind.
If you're
Yeah.
killing cops, just any old cops, you're literally
You're
really
adding
a
fuel to the
hypocrite.
fire.
Exactly. You're doing
'Cause
exactly
you're-
what you're
yeah.
saying not
Exactly,
to do.
'cause
You're
you're-
targeting this whole group of people just for a few bad people in
Right.
it.
Right.
But you just hate all of them just because of those few bad people.
I feel
That's
like
exactly what you're saying.
But
us
we
not to
just
do for
we
you.
live in such a tribalistic society today. We just live
Yeah, it's very
everybody's
divided.
in their own
Oh,
little
yeah,
bubble,
it's
their own
really-
little group.
Yeah, I think everyone has something to be, scared about, or just something to say. And then when someone says something and then someone else says something, it just gets a bit out of hand.
Just
Yeah,
there's
I
just
have
too
no
many
idea where the
witch
fuck
hunts in it.
all
It's
this
so
is
bad.
going.
Because it's so hard. Where's this all gonna lead up
Yeah,
to?
exactly.
I don't know.
Is there a
because
point?
I haven't been seeing much change really, and ever since Trump got elected, it's just I feel like racism has gotten a lot
Everything's
worse.
just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
weird.
well, everyone thinks that he's a racist bigot. I mean, I honestly don't like. I don't fully agree with that. I just think that he's just an old senile man. That's what I think.
That
Trump
is
is
definitely
old.
part of it.
He's an old guy.
Yeah, he's like
in his
70s.
70s.
Yeah.
He's
I think
old.
No, he's no Bernie, but he's pretty old.
He's no Bernie, but he's pretty old.
I feel like if they took Trump's Twitter away, people
That'd be
would
very
just be
helpful.
fine with him being president. If they
Right.
took if
If
he
he
was
said-
if he was never a reality
Well, I think he
show
says
star.
what he actually feels on his Twitter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like I don't support Trump. Like I don't believe in anything that he says. But like if you're gonna be a good president, sometimes you just can't say the shit that
Yeah.
you truly do believe.
This
because
whole
that's what
election,
comes with
this whole
politics.
election season, it was just a shit show.
Yeah.
If I was forced at gunpoint to vote for somebody, I would have voted for Trump.
Would you really have?
Yeah, I would. Hillary, I can't stand Hillary. I can't.
I don't know who to choose. I don't think I could choose, man.
It's literally by like this much. It's like would I rather have this reality TV show star as president, or would I have this criminal who probably got people who according to most people got like a bunch of people axed or something like
Oh
that.
yeah.
And
I don't know
deleted
because
emails.
because there's the part of like her with the
The emails
yeah
and all that,
all that
Benghazi.
stuff and Benghazi, and then there's also like, but I mean people are definitely like a lot of people are regretting voting for Trump because like it's like all the shit that he's pulled now, it's hard to like have him be a leader for the U.S. Like him because his representation of the U.S. to the rest of the world is not what the
Yeah,
U.S.
that's the
actually
problem.
is.
That's
Yeah.
one-
No, here's the thing. It's the media's representation of Trump's representation. That's the. It's this
That's
weird
also
mind.
another thing,
It's a.
too. There's a lot of
The media
There's
doesn't
a lot,
report. The media doesn't report on any of the good things that Trump
I know
does.
that's the problem.
That's also
The thing
See,
that
that's
he
why I
did.
don't know
The
if-
thing that he did with Kim Jong Un.
I don't know who to believe
I
in.
turn on
Yeah.
CNN, they're like, oh, fucking Trump sucks. I turn on Fox, they're like, fucking Trump's great. Look
Yeah,
all shit.
I don't
I'm
know
like,
what
okay,
to
so then who the
what do I
fuck's on the
believe.
show?
Yeah.
So
You
I
have
don't
to-
know what.
My
to-
uncle does this all. He cross references shit. Like he watches CNN and he watches Fox, and he like.
I would do that, man, but I just don't give
You,
a fuck. I
well,
don't
you
give enough
watch
shit,
you
man.
watch BBC. You told me that you watch like foreign news of the country.
Well,
That's
I
the only
watch
way.
I watch CNN, I watch Fox, and I watch BBC. But I don't have time to like. No one really has time to like cross-reference and be like, did they say that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did say that. But this person
Because
saying
they're not.
this,
It's
they say
not
that,
news
this,
anymore.
that.
It's political agencies trying to
Yeah.
peddle their narrative.
Yeah.
It's not even. And I think Fox doesn't like Trump either.
You don't
both
think
sides
Fox
of-
likes Trump?
no,
Both-
a lot
both-
of Fox like Trump.
No, Fox like
A lot.
A lot
At
of
first, Fox didn't like Trump, but now they're growing on him. I feel like.
Really? I thought they liked him
No,
from like.
I think they
get-go.
didn't like him at first.
My parents watched Fox a lot, and a lot of the shit that they were talking about during their elections was like shitting on Hillary.
Damn.
I mean, they weren't straight up saying, "Oh yeah, we love Trump," but
Right,
they
but
weren't.
yeah,
You could definitely tell they were definitely
Lesser of
leaning
two
that
evils,
way.
so to speak. But like, you can't listen to the media anymore. You can't.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know who to believe.
Yeah, but like that thing that he did with Kim Jong Un earlier there, monumental. Like that was like unprecedented by anybody.
People are. You say that, and then I read something that it was like a bunch of fucking presidents have done before.
Like, but then that's the thing. I don't know who to believe.
Exactly.
I don't know
that's
who
the
to believe
problem.
anymore.
Yeah,
They could have just
yeah.
pulled
Two
that out of their
separate
ass.
stories,
I
both
don't
sides.
know.
That's
I don't
like
know.
a lot of times after my parents because there's this one show on Fox called The Five, which actually gets pretty interesting because they're
Oh,
not
The Five,
always
yeah.
talking like they talk about a bunch of shit. It's actually pretty interesting.
I think that's probably
And,
one of the better shows. I think.
Yeah,
I've
it
watched
is
a couple.
because they're not fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They're just like they just talk about shit.
Most of the people on that.
But
on
anyway,
that-
a
lot of people on
and then
Fox
a
are
lot of
very
times, like they'll go to other reports in between, talk about shit that Trump's doing, and like they'll say some shit, and I'll see that, and then a day or two later, a lot of times, because as we know, like fucking, there'll be like a CNN article on some social media thing, talking about the same shit, and it's about
Yeah,
the same topic,
it's
right.
but it's the same
completely
topic, but
different.
it's
different.
like it's not even a little
completely
different.
different.
It is opposite
Yeah.
of what they're saying.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, what the
I don't know
fuck?
who to believe. Yeah, I don't know.
I definitely think that the whole like the libtard,
Oh, yeah.
LGBT, I feel like that died a lot. Like it died down a lot. Like especially like.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well,
Wait,
I
like-
think after Trump got elected, it was like everyone was like, we have free reign now. But then now people are like getting a little more controlled about it, I'd say.
Yeah, and I feel like, and whenever I'm with my family, like my family talks about that too, like the media and all that stuff, and like the left and all that. And I tell them every single time, you would not believe what's going on in our school because all like the left stuff that's going on. There are so many conservatives our age.
Oh yeah.
There are so many conservatives who are our age. A lot. I feel like the vast majority of not conservative so to speak, more libertarian if anything.
Yeah.
Like more left leaning, but they're not like so far left that they're coming on right.
Right.
I'm surprised how many people I figure out that are conservatives. There's so many people that'll find in our
Yeah,
school.
there's so many people in our
that I
school who are
thought
right wing.
were- Yeah.
You'd think
Yeah, like,
it'd be the
damn, okay.
opposite because the left is normally like the youth. That's
Right.
you look at all these people
it
in college.
is a lot, but
Yeah.
but still, there's a lot of fucking people.
You look at all the crazy libtard people that they bring on like Fox and CNN,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're all like in their 20s, they're like early 30s at the oldest. And
Yeah.
that's like another philosophy. I think you get more conservative as you get older.
Well, I think also like, there's a liberal millennial, and then there's also like a liberal who are like Gen Z or
yeah,
whatever.
I consider myself I'm left leaning.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like guns. I want to take away all of your firearms. I want them all gone.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't really feel that way. I was just memeing.
Oh, okay.
I believe in just more safety protocols. Like here's
Yeah,
here's an idea.
I think I've told this to you, I think, but I think like the need for like AR-15s and
That's
shit
another
like that.
thing too.
Like,
because I'm
Because
good
that is
for guns,
an
but
assault
Yeah.
rifle.
Like,
Like,
fucking
what are you gonna use that for to kill other people? Like, it's in the
That's
name
the
of assault
whole-
rifle.
I brought
Right,
this up with a
exactly.
bunch of my other friends who are right wing, and I said, why not? If you like shooting AR-15s and all that, just keep it at the
Go to
gun,
gun
range.
Yeah, just go to a gun range,
Here-
let them have
Let
it,
the gun range have it.
and then you can go there, shoot
Yeah.
it. You don't need to own one, I don't think.
I'm good with people owning like fucking pistols. And
Yeah,
shit,
pistols is fine. Yeah,
but like there should be good background checks.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And like I think it should
because
be
I
21
heard,
too.
I
like,
heard
18's
like,
a little young.
because some people are just going in and just buying them.
But here's the perfect
No,
counter
no.
argument to that, though. Most gun violence in the country is done with sidearms, and even if
That's
that is also the problem.
even
yeah.
if AR-15s were banned, what's stopping some kid running into a high school with a pistol?
I think
shooting
what
kids?
it is it doesn't completely solve the problem, but the amount of casualties, because like a kid could run in with like a pistol and he'll kill like I don't know, 8 to 10 people or something like that.
Jesus.
You run in with like an AR-15, dude, you're
could-
killing a lot of people.
killing like
you
two,
could
3
really
dozen people. You
get
could-
some heavy damage.
it's automatic.
Exactly, it's automatic. You just spray. Like it's
Spray and
fucked.
pray,
Spray
baby.
and pray, dude. It's fucked. So like that's
It
why I
is.
feel like you don't really need like machine guns and shit. Like you
Yeah.
really don't need that. But like I'll give you a pistol for sure. Like take it.
Because
I was planning on buying one.
Yeah,
because,
I
like,
want to own a pistol for my
I
house.
want
or
to. Yeah,
whatever.
me too. I was telling my parents like
Home
get one
invasion?
because all the home invasion shit.
Yeah,
Apparently,
I've
dude,
been raised
I don't
watching too
fucking
many
know.
shows where people get their houses broken into and fucking murdered that I'm like super
Yeah,
worried
I'm
about
like,
that shit.
we watch this shit all the time, and they're like, no, I still don't want to get a gun. But it's so weird, dude. Like, my neighborhood, like, I mean, you're basically in my neighborhood, but like,
Our neighborhood
in my area, there's a lot of Indian folks, and apparently their homes are getting burglarized. Like, it's only
Really?
Yeah, they're like targeting
I
Indian
didn't suspect
people.
that at all. I thought our neighborhood was probably the most mundane, peaceful town out
Yeah,
there.
that's what I thought.
Maybe they think Indian
Monroe is probably, like, I heard it best from people outside of the town, but Monroe is basically just a bunch of brown and white kids trying to get high all the time. That's basically what Monroe is.
People with money who want
just
to
a
get
bunch
high,
of
basically.
posh rich kids just trying to get
nothing
high.
really happens here.
Nothing really
happens. Nothing happens here.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's a pretty mundane town. It's pretty it's a middle. I wouldn't say it's like middle class.
Upper middle.
It's more like upper middle class. When you see the houses here too, it's like most of them are like
I know.
extravagant, like
Right,
two-story houses.
But that's why I was like,
It's mother.
All right, Brandon will be back.
that's what I was saying. That's why I was so surprised, because when I heard about it, my dad was telling me about it. He was like, they're just burglarizing, like, you know, I don't think is it burgling or burglarizing?
Burgled?
I don't fucking know. Whatever it is, they're breaking into people's homes,
Yeah.
and like it's only. Like, I mean, it's not only Indian people, but they're targeting Indian people, apparently. I don't know if it's true or not, but
Really?
I'm
Huh, that's weird.
yeah, it's weird. That's why I was telling my dad to get a gun, but he was like, no, not about that. And
I mean,
I respect it. Like, I understand.
I understand too, because
Yeah.
like having a gun in the house,
It's automatically unsafe.
it just escalates.
Right,
Like,
yeah. There's so much room for, like,
there's so much room
something
for failure.
to happen. Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, like a lot of my friends like are right wing.
Mm.
Like Alex Winkle, he's been on the
Yeah.
show. I kind of that's the only one who I like. I'm confirmed that he's right wing. Nick Papasso, he's also been on the show. I think
is right wing.
I think he's right wing as well. I'm not entirely sure.
No, he is. And I just heard the end of that real quick.
Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right wing as well. They're both right wing. I've had so many gun debates with Alex.
Oh, really?
I've had so many.
So, well, what's Alex's
Alex's opinion on it?
Yeah, what is his?
He's more of just like
Let people do what they want to do.
he's like, I wouldn't consider him right wing.
I'm just laughing because we were like talking about how stupid it is to talk about politics in the beginning of the
I know. Like, let's not talk. Politics is so boring. I know. Not getting into it.
I would like Joe Chops is gonna probably be on the show next week, and that's what we're gonna be talking.
I know. That's
I would
probably the only
love
thing.
I would love to have some like either one of you as a mediator for that, because like I don't want to be
Oof.
I don't
Jesus.
I don't want to be like the only person.
Did you see that Snapchat story where they were all at like
Moon rocks?
Nigel's house? Yeah, like
That's
the
the
moon
funniest shit
landing
I've ever
dude.
seen. The
Oh
funniest.
my god,
The funniest
they
shit.
cheated, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like he really like.
I would love to get him on the show too. A lot of
Nigel?
people. Yeah, Phil. I would.
Oh, Phil.
Nigel too. A lot of people want to come on. That's the thing, and it's
Then just tell 'em.
it's so nice
Just
to know
invite
that.
him.
Yeah, just invite. The only thing is though, like I was talking to Brandon about this earlier. I want to find a place where I don't have to keep bringing these people to my
In
house.
my house, right?
It's not that I don't want them in my house, but like
Is that you?
at the same time,
Oh,
at the
wait.
same time,
No,
I would
that's me,
just
that's me.
I would just not like to have it based here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just I don't even know what to say. It's weird. It's weird.
No, I know what you're talking about. It being here, like it's cool, but
It's cool being here, but
yeah,
like,
but it's also like
and plus my mom, like ever since the Tim shit happened,
yeah.
she's still like kind of sketchy about me having like kids in the house, like especially when she's out.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, and plus I'm a teenager, so like that's also like a whole set of burden for her as well.
Yeah,
So
I think
just
I
being
think
in the house
even
alone
us-
with other people,
Oh yeah.
yeah, with other kids our age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? We're
I
not
don't.
doing anything.
No, I know, but like just I don't know.
We're not the type of kids.
Yeah, exactly. But
We're really not the type of kids.
yeah,
But I mean, I understand their, you know, it just comes. With
it
being
is
a
what
parent,
it
I
is.
guess.
Yeah, that's what it comes with being a parent. I'd probably end up being the same way. If
You think
when
so?
when I'm a parent. Like,
Yeah, me too.
I'd probably just be worried, like if like.
Because I just want my kid to be well, not only happy but safe and like successful. You know,
Yeah.
like that's all I want.
Ooh, Chuck throwing out some of that adult philosophy.
Parenting, dude.
See, the funny thing is though, like, okay, I want my kid to do his thing and be happy and
Yeah,
shit, and
yeah.
I want to keep him safe. And like at the same time, okay, so like the fucking drive that I get from doing shit that I know my parents
I
wouldn't want
know.
me doing, like I almost like I would want my kid to be able, because like that's such a fun feeling, and I would want my kid to be able to
Like being
experience
rebellious,
that, but I don't want him to fucking do that. So what?
If I understand what you're talking
Like I feel
about,
like you'd be like a kid that misses that is almost like losing out.
Yeah.
Or missing
Yeah.
out. So
Like helicopter people who have helicopter parents, or like even like brown parents, they tend to be like very restrictive on having fun and shit like that.
Yeah.
You're missing out on
the teenage experience.
yeah, at least the American teenage.
That's why like if I like when I before I like had a talk with my parents about like doing that type of shit. Whenever I saw like a Snapchat story of like some people at a party or something like having fun and all that, I got a little bummed out, even though I know I probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
Because I just want to experience it.
I just want to have the experience.
I just
I don't
wanna-
really care.
Before I go to college.
I just feel like I'm missing out because
Yeah.
that's not something I'm part of.
I was telling Joe, let's all go to a party.
I know,
should.
but we can't just show up, dude.
Wait until there's an open invite party.
If there's an open invite, we should
should
probably go.
Okay.
Because like I talked to my mom about this like a week or two ago, that about drinking and smoking and sexual things, and she was like, I'm not gonna stop you from doing that, but just be safe. Just always be safe and always let me know when you do stuff like
Really?
that.
No, my parents are gonna stop me from doing. No, my parents just don't want me
Yeah,
to
no,
smoke
my
weed.
parents.
My parents just don't want me to smoke weed. They like the funny thing is, they don't care if I had sex as long as I was safe about it, and they don't really care if I'm drinking. I don't have sex and I don't drink.
Let me guess. Your parents.
The one thing
your
they don't want
parents
me
are-
doing.
Let me guess. Your parents are conservative because they watch Fox News.
My
and they think
mom is pretty conservative. My dad's like
cannabis
more
is
like
the devil's material. The thing.
That's
Yeah.
his mom. That's his mom.
Well, okay, I can't say it. Well, yeah. No. But
Short answer, yes. They just don't want you to do that. Type of stuff.
Wait,
yeah.
short.
Well, actually,
wait, what?
my mom's really like she doesn't want me smoking weed.
Okay, yeah, short answer.
But she doesn't care if I drink. Well, like I said, she's not like if I came home high, or if I came home drunk. If I came home drunk, she'd probably be a little disappointed, and she'd probably laugh too. If I came home high, she'd fucking kill me.
I think
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
everything's good as long as you do it in moderation. If you're a complete
No, not for my parents. My parents are like, everything's good as long as you don't fucking do it.
Everything's good, just don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. We're all chilling if you just don't do that shit.
I feel like it's all right as long as it's in moderation. If you don't spiral out of control
If
and
you
you're not
don't
like
become like
addicted
certain
to it,
kids in our school, you know who I'm talking about.
yeah, half of the fucking school
Half of
population.
the fucking
dude.
school, yeah.
Well, okay, see, because my moderation is different. Like, I won't do it for a long period of time, but when I do it, I go crazy.
I mean,
I feel like that's fine. Well, no, I don't think it's.
Just don't drive.
I feel like it's not.
Oh
about,
yeah,
just don't drive.
I feel like it's not about moderation. I feel like it's just knowing your limits.
No, yeah, just know your limits.
Just know your limits and be like, if once I reach this point, I'm not cognizant.
I don't know my limits yet. I'm still trying to find that.
It's part of
Once
the
I
whole,
find it, I'll know.
It's part of the whole teenage experience. Yeah, but I'm straight as just fuck, dude. I never done any of that stuff, and I
It's
just.
up to, I mean, I'm not gonna.
It really like, and when you see like somebody like I've been to like get-togethers where people are drunk, like I've been to like parties. They weren't really parties. They were kind of like more like gatherings of people, but they're all high school age. But for the most part, like I see it, and then I'm just like, I wonder what that's like. Not that I'm actively looking to do that.
Right, just like what.
Just like what's it all
like,
about?
right?
I just want to experience it before I go to college because I've heard so many horror stories of people just discovering
Yeah,
themselves
like-
in college and they have no idea what their limits are because in college you can get anything you want.
Right, because
And
you-
they're like, and they end up getting their stomach pumped or
they
end up,
fucking die,
they-
like or like.
they throw themselves off balconies and shit. Like what the fuck is up with
Yeah,
that?
exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
There's some pros to having your parents there, and there's some cons to having your parents there. I mean, there's obvious cons to
What do
having
you
your parents there. Because like if your parents are there, you know that like, okay.
they're
if I-
what there for you or they're at the
no,
party?
like okay, so I'm sorry. If once you're in high school and then
Oh, high
college,
school.
yeah.
Okay, so
if
college
you're-
there's no parents.
Right,
That's
you're
what
right, yeah.
Yeah.
When you're in high school, it's like, at least because you there's always that paranoia and that fear, like
Parents are gonna catch me.
my parents are gonna catch me, so like doing something bad or something like that, and you're like, maybe I.
That's what slowed me down. Last
maybe you
time, 'cause I
like
knew I
limit
had to
yourself.
go
You limit
home.
yourself a little bit. When you're in college, like
There's
when you're in
nothing.
college, there's no limit, which
There
is
is
fun, but at the same time, you don't want to fuck up.
Yeah.
And that's why you hear so many horror stories from Wildwood as well.
Oh yeah.
So
Wait, what are there what Wildwood horror stories are there?
Well, let me just preface this. For our school, after like senior prom, right? Isn't it before? Isn't it
Is it-
after?
I think
senior
it's
prom?
after.
Or final. Is it? Oh no, it can't.
It's
be.
after.
No,
It's after senior prom.
Yeah, after senior prom.
After senior prom, all the kids go down to Wildwood, New Jersey,
Fucking
and,
Wildwood.
and
Just
party.
fucking
Get fucking crunked out of their minds,
Yeah.
dude. Stoned to the gills, drunk to the gills, fucked to the gills.
Yeah, that's it.
That sounds like a good time.
But like the thing is, you hear some because all these like all these preppy kids go down, and they just don't. They've no grasp on what their limits are because their parents aren't there. Their parents are like 2 hours away.
Yeah.
And it's
And they
just
have
like
a few days.
they have like a whole weekend or
week,
something,
bro.
like a whole
Oh,
week,
week?
a whole
It's a
week, yeah.
It's Wildwood week.
Wildwood week, yeah.
Damn, I thought it was just a long weekend.
It's a whole
People,
week.
but you know what people do if they have finals? They'll be like, "Fuck, I have finals." So they'll go for the night, come back, take their finals, and then just fucking leave, and then just go back and get
Yeah.
fucked up again. Like it's crazy.
It's so crazy, dude.
I really hope I don't have to take that many finals. I know I'm gonna have to take. A
I'm
couple.
probably just
I'm
gonna take one.
I think
I
I'm
might
gonna
end up
take
taking
one, maybe two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take a couple probably, but I hope that's it, man. Because fuck.
But honestly, there's only gonna be one that's really gonna matter. Actually, that I'm gonna have to take,
Yeah.
which is gonna be AP Environment.
Apes. Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna name
Actually killing
names.
in that
I'm not
class.
gonna name names when it comes to this Wildwood stuff, but just
Yeah, we can think of a few people
Just-
that's
yeah.
gonna be pretty fucking.
There's-
Oh, yeah.
our
You know
and the
who-
thing.
Okay.
The thing with our school
Well,
is like
there's
there's a
one
lot.
person who
There's a
I don't
lot
even
of
think
kids.
they're gonna let him go to Wildwood.
But if he goes, what the
Oh,
fuck's
no.
gonna happen?
He's gonna die, dude.
He might die.
I'm
Because I
gonna-
was just about to say, I wasn't.
Are
even
you guys
thinking
gonna
of
go?
it. I kind of want to.
I want to go.
I'm
That's
probably
like
gonna end up.
that's. But the thing is,
I
I
don't
want.
know if my parents will let me
I was gonna
go.
say, I don't even know if my parents are gonna like be.
I might end up going. Cause
I'll go, but I don't know if my parents will let me.
We're gonna have to do some strong convincing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When your parents come over.
We'll talk
just
about
be
that.
like
I mean, we have
we
to tell them
just
it's
we're
like
we're
tradition.
smart kids.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
smart
We're
kids.
not gonna be stupid. It's
No, of
tradition.
course.
All high school.
Yeah, we're smart.
Everyone's going. Like
Everyone's
it'll just-
going.
Everyone's going. Everyone's doing it, man.
Mom, everyone's going to Wildwood. Why won't you let me go, Mom?
That's what people. That's what people's fucking things are. Like they're
They're convincing.
yeah.
Thing?
Yeah.
But like
My convincing thing is just gonna be it's tradition. It's gonna be a fun time. We're
It's gonna be a fun
responsible.
time. We're
we know
responsible.
everyone.
We
we're
know
responsible,
our-
people.
Oh, I
And
shouldn't
plus
say
the
that.
thing is,
We're
the
not
thing
gonna
is,
do anything bad.
Wildwood. The thing is with Wildwood as well. Everything is right there. I feel like everything is right there,
Is
so
it?
you won't even have to use your car. So you don't even have to drive.
You could have one person
And it's
driving.
and it's
everyone just
May
walk
anyway.
around.
It's May anyway.
So
So why would
why-
you even want to? Why would you even want to drive? Is it
I
So
just
wait, what do you
well,
do when
one
you're down
person,
there? How do you get like where do you stay? Where do you sleep and shit?
stay in a?
You rent out a
You
house.
rent out either a house or a hotel.
You rent
room.
out a house?
Yeah.
With
Wait,
who?
is it a house or a
A
hotel?
bunch of people.
Oh yeah, it's a house. Good point. Yeah.
Because there's
What
all
are we
beach
gonna do
houses.
that with? I don't know. I don't want to fucking. Ah shit.
There's some.
How many people
maybe-
do you rent
well,
out a house with?
It depends on what the house.
And who
size
pays
is.
for it?
Everyone chips. It
Split it.
depends.
Okay.
If you go with a big group of people, that's
Then
better.
it's much easier. Yeah.
It's much easier on paper because you don't have to pay
so
as
much,
much.
but then you
but
have to
then
deal
you
with
have to
shitty
deal with like
every
other.
fucking person.
You didn't have to deal with like I don't know the room next door is at fucking like 3 girls in a row or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And
like
you're
there's an
just,
orgy
just
going
trying
on
to sleep. You're
below.
just trying to sleep and
Yeah.
How
some
many,
shit like that.
How many? Or actually, like, if you were to rent a house down there for what is it, a week?
yeah.
Yeah.
How much would that cost?
By yourself or
No,
like,
no, just
let-
like
let's say-
in total, just like.
Sure,
Don't
not
talk about
by
just
yourself.
living
Just
it.
like
Just
as the
total.
cost.
Jamie,
the
pull
cost
up
of it.
Wildwood
Jamie?
beach houses,
Yeah.
please. While he's getting that up, but like
Because I wanted to figure out how many people you would need to split. I feel like if I convinced my parents to let me go, though, they would probably
They probably let
Yeah.
me go.
pay for a lot.
Originally-
of shit.
Oh, really?
Like the house costs at least and shit. Like the renting.
Yeah.
Really?
Probably my chip and they paid for a lot of that.
wow.
Damn, you're fucking lucky.
That'd be
Probably. I feel like there's a lot of kids that I don't associate myself with that have their parents pay for all that shit too.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah.
As well. Like I know a lot of kids who
Yeah,
hell
me
they
too.
and plus I could probably get in with those kids as well. Like I could probably like ask and like
If
say
anything-
can I bunk with you guys
Yeah.
Wildwood or something?
That would be my senior.
Bunk with you guys.
That'd
It was
be
a
my
fucking
graduation
summer camp.
present if
Can I is this
Can I
seat
share
taken?
your cabin?
Yeah, it's like elementary school. Is this seat taken? No, get out of your fucking face, nerd. Leave me alone.
Fucking nerd. Well, I also need check-in and check-out dates.
Just
a
time
week,
just time a week.
Any dates, just make.
Oh,
a week
just any.
duration.
Well,
Any week.
Well, it's
they're
gonna
not
be
gonna
more
be accurate
expensive
if I do
during
it
the
now.
week. Then do it in.
It's a good point because it's who wants to go to Wildwood
any-
rent out a beach
Alright,
house
I'll
in
do it
fucking
from the
20
12th
degree
to the
weather.
Fucking December.
Wildwood week, boys! Christmas break.
Everyone just freezes to death.
Yeah, I feel like I know a lot of kids who could get into Wildwood with, But then the problem
me
is, I know those
I don't know
kids.
if I wanna fucking
I know those
live in
kids.
a
They're
house.
the party kids though. So they're the party kids
Oh,
though, and I don't want to deal with all that.
That's not terrible.
What is it? I'm just curious.
Okay, so like this one's like $900
For a week?
for a total price.
How big is it? Let me see the
3
house.
bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Sleep
Really?
7.
For wait.
Seven,
really?
dude.
That's cheaper than I thought.
7.
Damn, I was.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what I'm
wow.
saying.
That's cheaper.
It's not
That's
actually
bad
that
at all.
expensive.
No, my parents wouldn't. Okay, never mind. They wouldn't be paying for that shit. They make me pay for that.
What?
That was
Wait,
more
really? You
expensive.
thought it was?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not.
really? They...
Like for me, like okay, so
That's
how many,
300
How
that's
many people
300
would you do
each
that
for
with?
us.
Do you think? If you were to do that with
Five.
that rent that house,
Probably like
people, say?
5,
Okay, say
4 or
5
5 people.
Yeah.
Just say
7
5
is
people.
way too fucking many, dude.
7? Yeah, dude.
Because
It's
that
like-
house sleeps
you're,
7.
you're getting no sleep. if
No,
you're doing
exactly.
7.
If you have
There's
7
always gonna be
people,
somebody doing something.
That's close to a party.
I feel like that's what most
Or
of
that
like the
could start
party
a party.
kids
That could
do.
start a
I feel
party.
like that's what most of the party kids do. They go
Yeah.
down there like with I don't know like a dozen kids for a house that's
Yeah,
like
they just
sleeps
party
8.
for an entire week.
And they nonstop party. They all wake up like, oh my god, who is this? And they peel the girl off their dick, and then they walk up
Nah,
to the
dude, I
mirror.
gotta put my contacts in. I can't do that. I can't sleep. If I like I need. To
You have your whole.
go to
You
sleep.
stop the party. It's
my
like, wait,
God.
I have to do my whole
God.
bedtime routine. Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta get my jammies. I gotta take my shower.
I
Thinking
gotta.
about this way too practical.
No, seriously, dude. I don't want to like I need my. I would just have to fucking. Ditch the
Originally,
contacts.
I planned to go to Wildwood with Alex and Nick and Travis and all them.
And I don't think I'd want.
But then they planned to go to Amsterdam instead for that
Holy
week.
shit!
I know, right? I was like, but
Now that I can't afford.
I planned.
That I can't afford.
They were planning it out for like a good like 3 or 4
And then
weeks.
they forgot about it.
They didn't forget about it. I think it just wasn't attainable enough for them because they had to get
insane.
they had to get plane tickets there. They had to rent a place there.
And also,
And then-
what are your parents gonna say about? Hey, I'm going to Amsterdam.
I'm
with a
going to Amsterdam for a
17-year-old."
week. Yeah,
What the fuck, dude?
but then they ended
outta
up. I think they decided on going to Lake George instead, which I feel like is way better. And
Wait,
I
so
feel
they're
like
not going to Wildwood?
they're not going to. They're either going to Pennsylvania or Lake George. I think.
I kind
I
of want to
can
go to
see
Wildwood
why people
just for the
would-
whole social
Well,
aspect.
that's the reason. I could see why people may not want to go to Wildwood and somewhere else.
Right. Because you have that whole
just-
week where
'cause
people are just
Monroe,
expected
entire-
not to go.
the-
Because
the
the whole
entirety
fucking
of Monroe's
town
there.
goes
Yeah.
to Wildwood
Exactly.
for that whole week.
And I'm sure it's not just us. It's like all of New Jersey, dude.
What?
That goes to Wildwood.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
I've
sure.
heard,
Like
yeah.
if
Oh,
because
no,
if it's our town alone, that's kind of dumb. Like if a lot of New Jersey came to Wildwood, that would be fucking crazy.
Can Wildwood hold all these people?
Well, I'm sure in their.
They're not complaining. They're getting good
Yeah, they're
business,
getting
dude.
hella money, dude. Are you
Getting
kidding?
a
They're
shit
making
ton of
bank.
money.
Dude, I feel like are there lots of cops and shit though? I feel like.
No, that's why they
Really?
can get away with it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why it happens there because they can get away with that shit.
It's a beach town. Beach towns have like no law enforcement.
Yeah,
They-
exactly.
You see the cop at the ice cream parlor, like, hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, he's like fucking on
He's
the fucking hoverboard or what's
He's
it
on
called?
like the little rocket ship out front.
Yeah, but we should go. I think we
You
should,
should
go,
go.
guys. I think it'll be a fun time.
It'd be pretty.
Just
cool.
don't associate or just know.
Just be safe.
Know your
what to
limits.
do.
Here's
Be
yeah,
safe.
just be safe, be responsible, know your limits.
I'm gonna need Jug to daddy me the whole time.
Literally, dude. That's if we both go, that's exactly what I'm doing.
That's gonna be Jug's
That's
job.
my
sure,
Wildwood
make sure
experience.
Brandon doesn't
Being
die.
a fucking dad. That's what's good. My Wildwood experience.
Dude, that's crazy though. Whole
Yeah,
fucking-
you're gonna be on the beach the beach one day, and you're gonna see the clouds part like in Lion King, and you're gonna see Rob Schneider come down from the clouds and say, "Son, you have disobeyed me." Father, I just wanted to have fun with my friends.
Father, I just wanted to smoke some weed. Some
Father.
ganja.
some ganja.
Father, I just wanted to drink some ganja. Son, you have disgraced me for the last time. And then he casts a lightning strike and he kills you.
Jesus Christ.
Boy dies on beach from lightning strike. Wildwood week.
I don't know if I could get drunk though. I don't like alcohol. I just don't like the way it tastes. You know?
I know.
Fun fact.
Yeah, licking
fact.
licking Stridex pads isn't the way to get drunk,
Mm-mm.
Brandon. That's not the way to go.
That's not how you do it.
That's not how you do it, dude. Downing a whole gallon
It's
of
nail polish
Listerine.
remover. Get it fucking right, dude. That's also how you do a proper abortion.
What would you do if you, what would you
That's how abortions are done in the hospitals now.
nail polish remover?
Yeah, because it's just more efficient. They just go to CVS, buy all the nail polish remover, and just chug them.
Yeah.
No, they
Now-
they do the woman's nails while they perform the abortion.
Yeah,
That's
there
what
you go.
calms her.
Yeah, that's a calms her down. Right?
Because that's the one thing that calms down women. Nails, am I right, dude?
Nails.
Nails and shopping, dude. The best.
Ha ha ha.
I don't
Ha ha.
think,
Dude, Elon Musk laugh.
Oh my god, that shit is.
That's unsettling.
It
Elon
is.
Musk
It's
lab.
really weird. It's like he's a
like
robot, and he
he's like
probably
an
is.
android.
People are saying that him and Mark Zuckerberg are either. Well, that's just a meme, but
They're
like
just out of touch millionaires,
Yeah.
billionaires.
they just have.
If I was a billionaire,
Elon
I'd
Musk,
touch too.
dude. Sometimes when he talks, I'm just like, what the fuck?
I think they're just out of touch. That's how it is with celebrities as well. Like, did you see fucking Will Smith in the new YouTube?
Oh, can we
Rewind
talk
video?
about that?
Oh, the YouTube Rewind.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched it.
YouTube Rewind just fucking disgraced
I
itself.
still haven't.
Oh my-
I still haven't
It
watched
is.
it.
Shat all over
It has
itself.
become the most disliked
Disliked?
video in YouTube history.
Yeah, it overtook
In a
Baby by
week.
Justin
It overtook
Bieber.
Baby?
In a week.
In a fucking week.
That's crazy.
In a week, it hit 10 million dislikes.
I remember.
That's a record.
Yeah, I know.
mean, that actually is a record, but that's crazy.
It was insane. Like it gained like towards the end because that's when people were like really wanted to dislike it, like because they want to see if it could become number one.
Yeah.
And there was a counter, and it was at like 7 million. And the next
I think
day,
the day it came out, it hit like at least like 3 or 4.
No, the
Really?
day it came out, it took like 3 or 4 days before it hit like 2 or 3 million. But then from there, it just spiked. It just kept going up because then people really hopped on the train. And like I said, it was like it went from 7 million to
Judd,
9 million.
when you
in a
watch
day.
it, it's just terrible. It's awful.
Well, that's why I don't want to watch it because I don't give a fuck.
Oh, it's so
And I
bad.
don't
it
know
just
anyone
shows
in
how
it, bro.
out of touch the
Yeah,
people who run
YouTube
YouTube is.
Yeah, with
Because
their
it opens up with Will Smith saying, you know, if I was in charge of YouTube Rewind, I would just want nothing but Fortnite and Marcus Brownlee.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah, that's
God.
right.
And like, what the? He probably didn't even know who those two things are.
Yeah, and
Hell,
you
I
could
don't even
tell-
know. Hell, I don't even know who the
You
fuck
can
Marcus
tell when he's
Brownlee
saying
is.
it how fucking scripted it is. Like, it's just, oh my god, it was so fucking.
has-
And
It
Will
has-
Smith's vlogs, dude. I don't know why they're so popular. They're kind of shit.
It's a fact. No, it's just YouTube trying to be like Hollywood.
And
trying to
yeah,
be like
every
Hollywood.
every
so
YouTuber
commercial
on
now,
YouTube
dude.
Rewind had to be PC. If there was any fucking YouTuber that like said like the littlest fucking curse word in their
Yeah.
content, they weren't in YouTube Rewind. No
'Cause
matter how influential.
H3, PewDiePie.
Dude,
PewDiePie wasn't there,
YouTube
yeah.
was a platform. Now it's a fucking brand.
Yeah.
Like they're advertising.
They used
now.
the same exact people they used last year. I think that's another reason.
Really?
Liza Koshy was in both of them. I'm like,
Well, I mean, she's really popular.
she's
but at the same
popular.
time-
She's popular. Her stuff is pretty harmless. I have a guilty pleasure for David Dobrik though. David Dobrik's vlogs, I watch them like all the time.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I don't watch I don't follow
I don't watch
YouTubers that
YouTube
much
anymore.
That's like
The
that's
only
another, no, that's
YouTube I
another
watch is
thing.
about
That's another
cars.
thing because they have like a lot of party stuff on their thing. So I feel like I'm just projecting my thoughts of like, I wonder what that's like. That's probably why. And plus they do whatever the fuck they want. So it's just
They're
it's
so
so
fucking
cool.
rich. They can just do whatever the fuck they want.
It's not that I'm like I want to be like them. It's just like what are they gonna do next? It's just it's
right,
cool.
right, yeah.
The
That's
same
why I used to
is-
watch Casey Neistat a lot because it was
Yeah.
you didn't like.
But hell, you don't see David Dobrik in the YouTube rewinds because he gets drunk and he has a flamethrower
Oh, is that right?
and he I don't even know.
He curses.
He curses. Liza doesn't curse. That's
Liza
right.
doesn't curse.
Liza doesn't curse. She has a curse-free thing. She's
That's why she's so popular.
she's like
bro.
reverse Tana Mongeau. She's like reverse Tana
Fucking
Mongeau.
kid.
She's what Tana Mongeau wants to be.
I watch all the bad shit on YouTube. The shit that YouTube doesn't want you to see.
Yeah.
Watch all of that.
What iDubbbz eating pickles
Not
in the sewer?
iDubbbz. Not iDubbbz. iDubbbz's quality has gone down.
Well, iDubbbz is done. He's done.
Oh, is he done?
Is he?
Like, he doesn't upload. He doesn't upload anymore.
Yeah, I know,
He
he
barely
like,
ever
he's
uploads.
No,
so
no one's
scared.
uploading anymore.
That whole squad is done.
Yeah,
Max- Max,
Filthy
Frank's
doing.
He's doing
great.
music and
He's
stuff.
doing incredible.
He's doing his thing.
What's his
Yeah.
name? Max Mofo. He does like, doesn't he just do Pokemon stuff now?
I don't.
I think he
never
does
watched
Pokemon
Max
stuff now.
No, the golden age for that
Was like
genre
two or
of
3 years
Provoca-
ago.
it was 2 or 3 years
Provocateur
ago.
stuff. Yeah.
and that shit was like crazy.
fuck, so
It was
quality
and it was
content.
so good. It
It's
was
so
funny.
it's just because of how funny and
Because
outlandish.
it just
it
pushed
is.
the
Yeah.
limits of everything.
Right.
And that's what everyone loves.
And that's why YouTube-
Vsauce made a video on that on like Eric Andre and how it's like so funny and how people laugh at it so
Oh,
much
really?
because your brain is like registering like what is
Yeah.
this? What
It's
the
sho-
fuck
it's
is
all
this?
So it doesn't know what to
It's
do.
all
right,
shock
right,
humor.
yeah.
Some of it's clever. Like when I watch
Oh
Eric
yeah,
Andre
that's the
stuff, a
thing.
lot
There
of
has
it's
to be
clever.
there has to be a mixture of it because like you can't just have shock.
You
factor.
have to have humor as well. Like there's a combination.
Yeah.
There's a good mix. Yeah.
And that's what a lot of those creators.
And even
are
with like
doing.
even if like Eric Andre's stuff like even if like a joke doesn't hit, his editing it's so fast that you don't have the time to register.
Some of the
yeah.
shit is so obscure and abstract, dude. Like, there was the one.
The octopus one?
The octopus one?
Did you see the octopus one?
No.
He has like a bunch of midgets surrounding him as an
Oh,
octopus.
that one?
And he's like respect
No,
my hockey.
bro, there
and
was
all
this.
that. It's
So
funny.
he shoots fucking Hannibal like all the time. But
Oh,
he shot
yeah.
he shot Hannibal once, and from the hole, a bird flew out of the thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what the fuck was that? And then I found out that's a book. Like, that's some random ass fucking book that, like, and apparently it's like super scholarly or some shit like that. Like, it's just fucking abstract shit that you have no idea. Like, no one's ever gonna understand. The same shit, he does that, Eric Andre does that, and Archer. Do you know, you watch Archer?
No, I heard it's good though.
Archer's really good. There's so much like abstract shit that'll just go right over.
I
your
heard
head,
no, I heard.
and it sounds great.
I looked at some of the clips though. I think it's just them just trying to be shocking.
What, Eric Andre?
No, Archer. Some of the stuff.
No, Archer's just it's all sarcasm. That's why I stopped watching it. It was a good show, but if you binge watch it, it's so hard to get through.
I watched clips from the later
sarcasm.
seasons. It just looks like they're just trying to be shocking, just to be shocking.
Yeah.
That's how it is with most cartoons.
A lot of shows, yeah, I know.
South Park. I mean, South Park's still pretty alright. Family Guy is abysmal. Simpsons is just a walking corpse at this point.
Really?
Their ratings
They're still
are
gonna
their
push it
ratings
for,
are
like,
as
5 more
low as
seasons,
they
right?
ever been.
They're gonna push it for like a lot more
Oh
seasons,
yeah.
though, right?
Oh yeah. They're gonna push it until like the Homer voice actor dies or something probably. Until one of the major voice actors die, they're probably just gonna keep pushing.
Yeah.
It doesn't make much sense to cancel it. It makes a lot of money because of how big of a brand it is.
Yeah, it's the franchise.
Yeah,
part of
even
it.
if people don't watch the show, they still go to Universal. They still buy the merch, that hot Simpsons merch.
Oh yeah, I know. People love branding the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Or not branding it, but people love Simpsons as a brand. And I mean, it is cool because like obviously they're
It's just such a unique
seasons.
property.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
there's nothing like
There's
it.
nothing like The Simpsons,
There's
yeah.
nothing much like it. I feel like just the art style. It's
The
very
art
appealing.
style, the comedy too. They did
the early
comedy so
early
so well.
seasons
Yeah.
they had multi-layered jokes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was
People didn't know what to fucking do. They were going crazy because
Simpsons fever, dude. 90s.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
No one fucking knew that comedy like that was even.
The Simpsons used to be one of the biggest pieces of counterculture of all time.
Oh, yeah,
in like the
that's right.
90s.
Yeah.
That was like the peak of like
Yeah.
90s counterculture.
That and punk.
Yeah,
were,
it baffles me that some like kids back in that time they weren't allowed to watch The Simpsons
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Right?
because it got dumbed down. It's dumbed down now to the point where like,
Really?
Tom Cruise, what are you doing in Springfield? I'm shooting the new the new Mission Impossible movie here, Homer. Oh, homie, why is Tom Cruise in my bedroom?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I just ran the gauntlet of Simpsons and Tom Cruise impressions, dude. Tom Cruise impressions.
Oh.
There's more to it than you think.
I've never tried one.
This is what it was. It wasn't.
What do you like?
What is it?
So, okay. So Hannibal shoots Eric Andre, and then a fucking bird flies out of his chest. And you think that's like a joke, right? You think like, oh, it's just Eric Andre being Eric
He's
Andre.
like one of my biggest inspirations. I feel
That's
like.
a fucking like.
Eric Andre is one of my biggest inspirations because he's just so funny. Not everything he does is just so funny. It could just be my sense of humor, but like everything I just find all of his sketches, all of his interviews, especially
his interviews is so funny.
his Howie
bro.
Mandel interview. Did you see that when he digs up underneath the desk and he's like, "What is that?" And he picks up like a squid from the dirt underneath his desk. He's like, "There's a squid in here, dude." And Howie's just standing there like because Howie's a germaphobe, so he's just standing there like,
Oh yeah.
"What the fuck is this?" Man, I think that's a good time to end it. Good place to end it.
Sure.
What time is
dude.
it? How long have we been
Return.
going?
About an hour, 45 minutes.
An hour and a half, dude. It's been a
So
while.
is this like a good like a long returning episode?
It's been a nice return. It's been a nice return.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Good. I think we discussed
idiots.
a lot. It was very good.
A lot of political stuff. A lot of
political
a
stuff.
lot of smart decision stuff. Like as in, if you're gonna do illegal things,
Be
safe.
be safe.
legal about it.
Be safe. Be responsible.
Just
Slap
be legal about it.
slap a condom on that sucker and shove
Slap
that
a
beard in
condom
there.
on her.
Slap a
Come on.
condom on her, dude.
Come on. You don't want a kid.
Brandon,
Yeah.
any advice before we leave?
Ow.
If your friend has differing political opinions, don't shove it in their face, and everyone's
Yeah,
gonna
don't
be cool.
scrutinize people for having a different opinion
Yeah,
than you.
that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Jug, what
That's
about
my
you?
last bit of advice.
Last word?
Last word.
Fucking nothing.
Fucking
I ain't
nothing.
got shit, dude. I don't know. I mean, just
I can't wait to bang a bunch of chicks and fucking out. Yo, any fucking chicks in our school listening to this,
Hit us up,
hit
dude.
me up. I'm down. I'm desperate. I'll take anything.
I'm desperate.
I'm desperate. Yeah, that just brings them all in. Please,
Please
anybody.
sleep with me.
Please,
sleep with me.
anyone.
That'll really make them be like,
All right.
Okay.
all right.
'Cause
Last,
they're just as
last.
desperate as us. They just won't say.
No, they're not.
Some
That's-
of them are.
Some of
I
them
mean,
are.
some of them are.
Some of them are desperate enough to get fucked in a hallway for a.
You know, that's like a weird. That's a weird taboo. I say. Like, if girls just want to get dick, they're called a slut. But if guys just want to get pussy, they're just
They're
like,
called
yeah,
guys.
do that.
Just a fucking guy.
Just
yeah.
if a girl just wants to get like
The
some
more dick you
action,
get as a
just
guy,
let her do it.
the
Don't
more- the more
don't
di-
talk smack
no,
about
no,
her.
no,
Don't do
no,
that.
no,
like
no,
that.
no,
Don't
say.
talk smack about
The more-
anyone.
Slut shaming is just
pussy.
Stop
ridiculous.
more
fucking.
pussy
Just
you
stop
get as a guy.
talking shit. That's my thing. That's what I want
That's
to
your
say.
last thing. Stop talking
Stop
shit.
talking shit about people, dude. No one gives a fuck. No
If
one
that
cares.
girl in your school is going around town, sucking dick,
Let her, dude.
let her do it.
Let
She's
her
living her
do
best
it.
life.
Exactly.
She's living the-
She's getting to her potential.
I'm not
She's
letting her suck on my dick.
why not?
Because she's sucking on a bunch of other dicks. That's basically the same as me
Okay,
touching
that's
dicks with
fair.
those
That's
guys.
fair. That's fine. I can respect that. But don't be like, oh, you're a fucking slut. Like, no, just shut up.
Slut shaming is just so bizarre to me. I don't get
know.
it at all.
Well, no, it's a lot of it is. And this is gonna sound very sexist, but a lot of it is girls.
Yeah, he's
That's
right.
a lot
he's
of
right.
it- that's
Mainly
what a
the
lot of it
girls
is.
that say
Right, because they're
Because dudes
a lot
really
of
don't care that
Yeah.
much. I
a
don't
girl.
really
A
care.
lot of girls are prude, right? They're like, disgusting.
Yeah,
ew.
like if a girl's like had sex once, they're
ew,
immediately up
penis,
for it.
ew, gross. Get that away. Disgusting. Well, last.
You know what I saw? And this is just to back up my fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know how you know Meghan Markle? She got married to the prince.
Yes.
Yeah. People, oh my god. She I don't even fucking understand what the big deal was. She had her hand, she's pregnant, I guess, and she has a bump now. So she had her hand like on her stomach, and people on Twitter were like, "What the fuck? Like pregnant people don't do that. Like what are you doing? You're so
God
stupid."
damn it.
I'm like, "What?"
Well, I think
don't even
it should
get
be. I think it's because she's royalty. Technically,
Yeah, that's what I think. Well,
she's in.
it is
She
royalty.
she's
People
being.
are just jealous that
She's
they
being
didn't get married to a prince.
microanalyzed so much.
Yeah.
I think
That's definitely what it is.
that's probably what it is.
But what I gotta say to that is, stop giving a shit
who
because no one
fucking
else
cares?
does. No
Who
one
cares?
bro.
Nobody
No
cares.
one cares.
And if
dude.
you do
No
care,
one
then
cares.
you're a low life piece of shit
Exactly.
who has nothing else to do.
nothing better to do, bro. If you're getting mad that a princess has her hand on her stomach because she's pregnant, you're just jealous that you're not fucking married to the prince. That's your problem.
Yeah,
That's
I think
probably
they should
your
take. I
problem.
think they
Amen.
should take a vote in England or whatever to have them dressed as Disney princesses 24/7. I think that'd make
No,
everyone
if the
win.
if
That
the
would
ki-
make everyone happy.
if Queen
That would make me
Elizabeth
happy.
if Queen Elizabeth
Fuck yeah.
walked around in a Minnie Mouse costume all the time, that'd probably be
No,
better.
I don't want that one.
Fucking.
It's a little fucking weird, Dylan.
It's a little fucking weird. We're not doing this podcast again.
This podcast
No,
is
but,
canceled.
This podcast can't.
So just you know,
Yeah,
if you want
just
to
stop
suck
talking
dick,
shit.
suck dick. If you want
Suck dick. Stop
to
talking
you
shit.
want
All
to
right.
fuck women, good luck with that. I still haven't figured that one out.
Good luck with that one. Please call me because I need
Call
some
me to
advice.
figure out how it works.
I'd like that formula.
Yeah. It's been a
Yep.
nice. It's been a nice
Cool.
return.
It's
It's been a nice return.
I've been so cold all day. Just
Brandon Jug, thanks for coming on
Yep,
again.
thanks for having us,
Thanks
Dylan.
for having us. It's
Happy
always a
birthday,
pleasure.
Dylan.
Happy
And,
birthday to
Yeah,
Dylan.
happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
go eat something.
Later.
See you boys next week, and girls and,
And
other
girls.
people.
No girls though.
No girls.
No-
No girls listening.
Girls are icky. Ugh.